what they've done.
Spartans were undefeated in the regular season in 2020, just one regular season loss in 2019. That came to North Tama.
It was a difference-making game for, in my tenure here. Wins and losses here and there, but just the way that our kids responded to that. We still have kids that are playing for us now that were on that team, that were meaningful contributors on that team. They know what North Tama is going to bring to the table. Different story in 2021. It's going to be a great Friday night under the lights for a district championship.
North Tama looking for a signature win and a share of a district title. Grundy Center Spartans looking for the district title. It's all on the line from Grundy Center on Friday night as the Spartans host the Red Hawks. Reporting for the Radio Iowa Scouting Report, I'm Jeff Ramin.
Also in Class A, third-ranked North Lynn is at home against Maquoketa Valley. Class 1A tonight, top-ranked Van Meter plays host to ninth-ranked ACGC. It's number 2 Iowa City Regina hosting Durant. Third-ranked Underwood is at home against Carroll Kemper, while number 4 Dike New Hartford is on the road at Central Springs. Class 2A, top-ranked Southeast Valley visits number 9 Spirit Lake. It's second-ranked Waukon hosting Union. Third-ranked West Marshall's on the road at Albee. It's number 4 OABCIG visiting Clarion Goldfield Dows, while fifth-ranked West Lyon visits Cherokee. The playoffs in 8-player through 2A begins next week. That's all for the Scouting Report. For Radio Iowa Sports, I'm Todd Kim.
Klein Insulation can provide you with a complete insulation system for your attic, crawl spaces, and foundation walls. Call Kyle with Klein Insulation at 540-5691. That's 540-5691.
With over 35 years of construction experience, you can trust the expertise of Stratmeyer Home Improvement Center. From remodeling to adding on to siding and gutters, your hometown boys can do it all. Call Steve today at 546-4606. Stratmeyer's Home Improvement Center, your hometown boys.
Have your lawn look as good as the ball that's hit to the outfield. Hummer's Lawn Care Service can help. They'll be there to keep your grass looking great while you're out at the game. Call Hummer today at 546-4087.
Pete's Pizza House is not your usual pizza joint, serving up modern American fare. Famous for their signature pizza and wings, they also include amazing pasta dishes, quality steaks, premium burgers, and more. Always fresh, always clean, relaxing, and fun. That's Pete's Pizza House, located on Business 75 South Lamar's.
At Universal Windows Direct, visit them today at 1303 Zenith Drive or call 712-587-7852 to set up your no-obligation quote.
Universal Windows Direct.
Top-notch automotive owners Jerry and Jason Mura can help with all your auto repair needs, from AC repair to transmission rebuilds, engine replacement, steering, suspension diagnostics, and more. Call 712-546-7430 or stop by Top-Notch Automotive, 1600 18th Street Southwest, Lamar's.
Get more done this summer with a special loan rate from Northwest Bank. Buy a car, take a vacation, use the equity in your home for what you want. Northwest Bank's home equity line of credit special rate of 1.5% APR fixed for 6 months, then variable rate thereafter. Currently 3.25% APR. This rate is available for a limited time to qualified borrowers. Stop in or call 1-800-678-4105 for details about credit costs and terms. Visit nw.bank to apply online.
Commitment you can bank on.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's now time for high school football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
Iverson drops back to throw, blitz coming, breaks away from one tackler, rolls out to his right, keeps it to the pylon, he gets in, it's a Bulldog touchdown.
High school football.
Tay Salette brings him down for a big loss, and the Bulldogs keep the Dutch out of the end zone.
With all the action, here's KLEM Sports Director Daniel Versteeg.
Football here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's, and also online video and audio streaming, KLEM1410.com. Tonight it is week 8 of the Class 4A high school football season, and postseason spots are beginning to get a little clearer as the Bulldogs and the Tigers meet up as Lamar's takes on Spencer High School. Good evening, everyone. Daniel Versteeg with you, bringing you live video and radio coverage of Lamar's Bulldog football here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLAM and also on our video stream as well on the KLAM Radio YouTube channel. Again, it is Spencer, it is Lamar's. These are the two teams tied for second in the Class 4A District 1 standings, and postseason spots are starting to become a little clearer. Webster City has started to break away from the rest of the pack in Class 4A District 1. They're looking like the automatic qualifier out of the district, but there are still a number of playoff spots in Class 4A. Of course, only 6 of the spots are a guarantee when you win the district in Class 4A. The other 10 go down to the ratings percentage index that the Iowa High School Athletic Association utilizes to determine how good you are based on your record and your opponent's records and your opponent's records, all kinds of math. But basically, once you break it all down, if the season were to have ended before this contest and we headed into the playoffs, Spencer would be in just barely. Lamar's is not, and that is what this contest is going to hope to hopefully clear up a little bit. Which of these two squads is going to be a playoff team? Lamar's is currently 20th in the RPI rankings. They need to get to 16th to have a legitimate shot at the playoffs. Spencer is 14th in the ratings percentage index. The Tigers are 5-2, 2-1 in Class 4A District 1. Lamar's is 4-3 and 2-1 in the district. And like I said, tied for second in the district standings. The Tigers coming off a loss last week, a battle for the top spot in the district. It was a loss at home against Webster City by a 21-7 final score. And Spencer kind of saw firsthand what Lamar's and some of the other teams in Class 4A District 1 have figured out already. The Tigers just run you down, and run you down some more until you are not able to make plays on them. And Spencer saw that firsthand to the tune of a 21-7 loss. It was a really odd kind of game for Spencer because this year the Tigers have had no problem scoring the football to the tune of 28 points a ball game. This is a squad that has blanked their first 2 opponents in the district and not even remotely that close of games. Week one of the district schedule, a 43-0 beatdown to Denison Schleswig, and the week before the Webster City game at Fort Dodge, a 28-0 blowout. So this is a team that has been dominant. They may have had a reality check last week at the hands of Webster City, and now looking to turn things around against Lamar's. And if you're Spencer, you kind of want to get this. You really want to get this one, I should say. This would help propel you into a spot where you're more than likely going to finish out the year 7-2. The Tigers get Storm Lake here in Spencer the last week of the season, and Storm Lake is just kind of a shamble of a program right now with the injuries they're dealing with and the questions on whether or not they were even going to be able to field enough of a team to play this week. Storm Lake is playing this week against Webster City, but kind of at a pieced together football program level, and luckily Webster City knows what they're dealing with, and so is not going to really take advantage of that. But Spencer can pretty much, if they can win tonight, they can chalk up pretty much a 7-2 record and guarantee Sharpie in, if you will, a postseason spot for the Tigers, looking to make their 19th playoff appearance in program history. Lamar's on the other side. Well, they have the momentum right now. I would say that pretty strong, that this Bulldog squad has a lot of momentum going for it. They have won 3 of their last 4 ball games. I think it started with that last non-district game at the hands of MOC Floyd Valley. The Bulldogs picked up their first shutout in 3 years with that win. They turn around on their homecoming night and take down Storm Lake. They got out of the gate a little slow that night, but were able to turn it around and really dominate the Tornadoes the rest of the way in that contest. And then the 50-29 loss to Webster City. Now, you look at that and say, well, how does a loss get your team momentum? In the grand scheme of things, most teams do not put up 29 points against Webster City. That just doesn't happen. And so when you look at how Lamar's played and fared against Webster City versus how they should have played and should have fared against them based on all of the projections and the predictions you could make with the stats and things like that, that Bulldog squad exceeded expectations against Webster City. They rolled that into a dominating performance last week against Denison Schleswig to the tune of 42-14, and Coach Vigdahl was very pleased about the fact that he was able to get a majority of his bench out there. When you can get your second stringers, your third stringers, your freshmen, your sophomores into ball games this late in the season, boy, that just sets up your program for a ton of success down the road. And the Bulldogs are looking for success tonight. It is the 4-3 Bulldogs. It is the 5-2 Spencer Tigers. And we might see both of these teams in the playoffs. We might see none of these teams in the playoffs. We'll see. I think one of these two teams for sure is a playoff caliber squad. The only question is, which one is a playoff caliber squad? We're going to determine that tonight. This is our Friday Night Football pregame show live from Dale Norton Field in Spencer. When we return to Spencer, we will we'll have Coach Ken Vigdahl join us on our pregame coverage. Got a chance to talk to Coach Vigdahl and get his thoughts on tonight's contest. We'll have that interview coming up for you in just a couple of minutes. It's Bulldog football live from Spencer. Week 8 of the high school football season around the corner. Coach Vigdahl joins us coming up next here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamars.
Hi, this is Misty Zek.
This is Brock Nohava.
This is Dave Close.
Hi, this is Austin Sitzman.
Hi, this is Jody with Exit Realty Midwest.
We are excited to support our area football teams. Exit Realty Midwest Lamars. Online at exitrealtymidwest.com.
Make sure your life runs smoothly with an upgraded internet package from Premier Communications, connecting you with the internet speed and television access package that best fits your wants and needs. Premier Communications is happy to support our area coaches, athletes, and the parents who support them. Have a great season.
Campbell's Lawn and Landscape is a proud supporter of local athletics. Hard work and determination is what leads to success, and just like the team, Campbell's Lawn and Landscapes believes the same with their business. Give them a call today at 540-5434.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
Perspective Insurance. Better together. Whatever your insurance needs, call Perspective Insurance in Lamars today at 546-7821 and make sure you are properly covered. Perspective Insurance in Lamars, a new way to view insurance.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamars supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamars, Iowa.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
This is Caleb Exine, quarterback on the Lamars football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
Welcome back to our Friday Night Football pregame show here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM. Daniel Versteg, we're joined by the head football coach at Lamar's Community. That's Coach Ken Vigdahl. His squad coming into tonight's contest with a 4-3 record, 2-1 in the district after a solid 42-14 victory over Denison Schleswig. Now getting ready to take on the Spencer Tigers. And Coach, I first want to just kind of take a look at last week's contest. You guys rolled over Denison Schleswig, especially in that first half. What were some of those key positives, some of those key takeaways that you were able to take from last week's win and utilize this week?
Well, I think it just showed that, you know, if everybody does their job, and offense and defense, you know, we're a pretty good football team. So, you know, we scored on our first 5 possessions, like you said, in the first half. Defense gave up a couple of big plays, but they didn't give up any scores. So, you know, we came up big at the opportune time for us anyway, and that's something that we're going to have to do tonight to be able to win this game.
How much, because we talked a lot also on Saturday about your team's confidence level, especially following, even though you lost to Webster City, you had a great performance. You have a great win this past Friday. What's your team's confidence level at as you go into this Week 8 game today?
Well, I think our confidence level is relatively high, but the thing you have to worry about is we spend all preseason, we spend the first part, gaining that confidence, and now we have to say, okay, we've done some very successful things, but successful people have to work harder. So just because we've had some success here doesn't mean that we step back and, like we just talked about and last night at practice is, okay, we have to listen more intently in practice. We have to get to class on time. We have to do all the little things that we have to do a little bit better each week to keep that success going, because that's an important part, because lots of times people will find success, they're everywhere, and then they're like, oh, here we go, I found success, and now I don't have to do anything. That's kind of the opposite of our mentality. Our mentality is the more success we have, the harder we work.
As you've been practicing this week, what kind of things have been the focus that you guys have been trying to work harder at and still trying to get better at this late in the season?
Well, I just think in general at this time of the season, you don't need a 2.5-hour practice. There's certain things that by this time you have to be able to do correctly. The big thing this time of the season is, okay, what kind of offense is Spencer going to run? We know they're going to run dive option. So we spend a lot of team time because you have to have everybody covered on the option to really shut it down, because it's going to go dive back, quarterback, pitch. So if you don't have guys on all three of those phases, then, things aren't going to go very well for us. So that it was a big team period in defensively. Offensively, we a little bit different defense than we've seen. A lot of people run an even front, and these guys do too, but these guys will move their linebackers all over. So their base defense is a 4-4, but, you'll see, and we have to take advantage of this, we'll see when they're in a one-backer box or a two-backer box. So those are all the things that we have to know Spencer. That's the big key this week.
Chatting with Coach Ken Vigdahl, and like you said, knowing Spencer, the opponent this week, the Tigers 5-2, 2-1 in Class 4A District 1. You briefly touched on their offense there a little bit, that dive option. That allows them to really get a number of guys going on their running attack. What's the key to making sure that you can be ready to stop any one of their 4 ball carriers that has had significant running time for them?
Well, for every offense, there's certain keys that you have to do. So with us, we have to have the right people take care of the dive back. If we have an outside linebacker having to spill in, or a defensive end spilling in to take care of the dive back, guess what he's going to do? He's going to pull, and then we don't have anybody on the quarterback. So then that's an issue. So dive people on our defense, they need to take care of that. Quarterback people, they need to take care of that. And, of course, pitch people, they need to take care of that, because if we have to do somebody else's job this week on defense, it could be 6 points for them.
That kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm overstepping my boundaries here, but that kind of reminds me of how you guys had to prepare when it came to the play against Spencer. Now, obviously, Spencer doesn't run the option, against Webster City. Webster City doesn't run the option, but they utilize so many people in their ground attack. Is it kind of a similar philosophy on defense going up against Spencer like you did against Webster City?
It is, because you had to read your keys exactly against Webster City, because they're going to run, that short sweep, and then all of a sudden you get people flowing. Then they ran counter back at us. And in that game, I thought our defense did a good job of stopping sweep. They did a great job against counter. And then, give Webster City credit. They came up and they ran their quarterback trap inside, and that's where we had issues, and that's where they scored in the second half. But, with this, it's a little bit different, because it's, they're going to run dive option. They'll run some speed option at you. But it's one of those things where I think we have more control, because we have to be able to we can't help out. So, like I just talked a few minutes ago, is everybody's going to have their responsibility, and that's what we have to stick to really the whole game.
Chatting with Coach Ken Vigdahl, talking about this option offense. When it comes to facing the option, obviously assignments, like you've talked about already, are the important thing. How important also is making a good clean open field tackle, especially when they run that option to the outside.
Well, I think our corners are going to have to come up and make a tackle on the pitch. You know what I mean? And we're going to have to wrap up because they have some very good skilled players, fast skilled players. So when, it does carry out that far to the pitch back, we've got to have people run to the ball then, and it's going to probably take more than one of us to tackle him. But the first one there has to get him wrapped up, slow him down so the rest of them can tackle him.
And the last thing I want to briefly touch on with their offense is they are definitely not the passing team that most offenses are, only averaging 6 passing attempts per game. How are you guys? What are you guys doing to ensure that you can be ready for that whenever they do drop back and pass?
And that's the key of what you just said. It's like they're going to run dive at you, and then force us to come up and make our corners come up and start playing the run. And about the time, everybody that's listening knows what's going to happen when your corners and your safety need to start making, run tackles. Then they're going to go deep, and they have some really skilled players on the outside. So, we, no matter how tempting that is to come up and, make a tackle at 2 or 3 yards, it's going to take 1 or 2 times of that, and then all of a sudden what's going to happen is they're going to pass the ball, and then he'll be running down the field wide open. So our corners just need to stay disciplined, make the tackles when it comes to them. But, when you're a corner and a safety, your number one responsibility is deep thirds or, the passing game. So I know it's tempting as much as you would like to get up in there sometimes, but you're going to hurt your team in the long run when you do that.
We're talking with Coach Ken Vigdahl. He's the head coach of Lamar's football, getting ready to take on Spencer. Let's transition now to the Tiger defense. I've looked at some of the numbers they've put up, scoring-wise and yardage-wise. Boy, they have shut down some teams this year, only allowing less than 200 yards per contest. What makes that defense so good and so dominant this season?
Well, I think it always starts with your front four. They have 2 very good D tackles. They have 2 very big D tackles. And when you run a 4 front, when you have to consume 2 offensive linemen to 1 defensive lineman, you've already won the battle there. So, when you look at that defense, their interior 4, if you go, their 2 D tackles and their 2 linebackers are very skilled players. Their ends, even though they might not be the biggest people, they're smaller, but they can definitely get to the edge. That they're athletes, they run, and then their backers, they're well coached, and their backers, will, like we have tendencies just like everybody else. So their backers will know our tendencies and stuff. So it's one of those things where we have to keep changing in and out of formations, changing in and out of some things that maybe we have tweaked over the week. And so it looks like this, but we're actually doing that. So, it's one of those things where we have to stay ahead of the chains. We have to stay on schedule. We have to eliminate. I thought we did last week a great job of eliminating penalties. You know what I mean? So that, all those things play an important part to move the ball.
Another thing you talked about this past Saturday with your win over Denison Schleswig, you liked how your offensive line played in that contest. When you're going up against a front 4 or a front 7, 8, whatever they put in the box like Spencer is, what are you going to need to see out of your offensive line in this contest so that when come Saturday we can say your offensive line played good?
Well, we always want to play offense a yard or 2 on the defensive side of the ball. So we're going to have to take those big guys. We're going to have to get a push. We're going to have to be physical. We like the sweep game, so we're going to have to, get the reach, get the defensive end sealed, and have our H, clean up the outside linebacker and give us some time to run the sweep and stuff. So all of those things, and I think probably the biggest thing is for this week is just, and I know it sounds simple, and everybody out there goes, well, that does seem simple. It's our steps up front. I mean, your first step is going to take you to where you need to go to, and we can't get worried about blitzing linebackers. We have to stay on our tracks up front, and if we do that, then everything's going to be fine. If we start adapting, it's kind of like the defense. It's like if somebody else has to start covering your job of what you're doing, then a hole is going to come open and a linebacker's going to run through. So up front, guys, stay on our tracks, take our first step where we need to do on our sweep game, zone game, or our counter game, and, be able to make sure we do that. And hopefully we can get a body on a body, and then, we're going to let our running backs and our receivers run their sweep and find the hole they need to find.
That's a look at Spencer's defense, what the Bulldog offense needs to do successfully. Chatting with Coach Ken Vigdahl. Last thing for you, Coach, here. This, for you guys and for Spencer, realistically, is kind of the start of the playoffs for both of you as you try and make a case to make the top 16 in Class 4A. For you as a coach, how do you, I guess, obviously every game is important for you, but how do you stress maybe some extra importance of this game without overdoing it to your kids and stressing them out about performing at their highest level?
Well, I think the big thing is, we stopped talking about it on Monday. When we meet with our kids and watch our defensive film on Monday, we talk about it, then we're done. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's about us. It's about, what we have to do to win this game. It's about us, what we have to do in practice to get better. We kind of, I would say, for lack of a better term, we try to eliminate the noise of the outside of all of that, because here's the deal. You can worry about all that stuff if you want, but at the end of the day, it's going to boil down to, are we reading what we need to read defensively? Are we making tackles? Are we blocking who we're supposed to block up front? And are we reading our blocks as receivers or as running backs and our sweep guys? So, we don't talk about the playoffs. We don't talk about any of that. We're talking about what do we have to do this week to get a little bit better than what we were last week.
Well, and that's hopefully the key to a victory here for you. Again, taking on Spencer tonight. Coach, we appreciate your time as always. Best of luck today.
Hey, thanks, Daniel.
Absolutely. Head coach Ken Vigdahl joining us on our Friday Night Football pregame show. We'll have more from Spencer after this on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLAM.
Protect your property, your home, and your land. Contact Iowa Abstract Land and Title Company for your information to update and record for your property protection. Iowa Abstract Land and Title Company.
Hi, this is Joel Johnson of the Maurer Johnson Funeral Home. As graduates of Lamar's community and Galen Catholic, Nikki and I are proud to support our local athletic programs. We encourage you to give your family peace of mind by prearranging your funeral services with Maurer Johnson Funeral Home.
At Arnold Motor Supply in Lamar's, they understand service really does make the difference. They'll take the extra step to help you find the right part. The first time, every time. At Arnold Motor Supply, service really is the difference.
We're proud to be Arnold Motor Supply.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's Lawn products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows. Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamar's. Dr. Becky DeRuyter. When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is number one for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
This is John from Siouxland Glass. You're busy. Let me help with pickup and drop off of your vehicle included in your service. Call 712-540-9080 for auto glass repair and replacement.
Certified Public Accountants Cruz and Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz and Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
This is Reese Spieler, tight end on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Dale Norton Field and Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you. We're just moments away from kickoff as the Tigers and the Bulldogs, Spencer and Lamar's, get ready to go at it here in Week 8 of the high school football season. Kickoff is just moments away. We'll have the coin toss here and the national anthem in a couple of minutes. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Kickoff around the corner on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
Whether you're building, remodeling, or renovating, choose the professional that you've come to trust. OH Livermore Construction. From commercial to residential remodeling to a complete renovation, contact OH Livermore Construction for a free estimate today. 540-6247. OH Livermore Construction, Lamar's. Williams & Company, certified public accountants, congratulates all area athletes in support of excellence, good sportsmanship, and the spirit of teamwork. A proud sports sponsor, Williams & Company, CPAs, your full-service business advisor with a local office in Lamar's.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's the corner for fashion. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's. For men's, young men's, and ladies' clothing, a shoe department, and formal wear too. In-store alterations, gift cards, and personal service. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's.
At the Pitchfork in Lamar's, located in the old Walmart building, we have a full line of both Toro and Steel products. Not only do we sell the products, we also service them. For more information, check out our website, www.pitchforkag.com, or give us a call at 712-540-4304.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
This is Derek Allen on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Dale Norton Field here in Spencer. Week 8 of the high school football season, just moments away from kicking off here in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you. So happy to be bringing you Bulldog football here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's. Also online audio streaming, you can find that at KLEM1410.com. Or you can also watch this game live on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. We have links to that on our Twitter page, our Facebook page, and also our website, KLEM1410.com. Or just search KLEM Radio on YouTube. Spencer Tigers 5-2, 2-1 in 4A District 1. Bulldogs 4-3, also 2-1 in the district. Two teams tied for second, two teams hoping to make the playoffs. Something's going to have to give here in Week 8, and we'll see how things turn out. We just heard from Coach Vigtal. This is going to be a Tiger offense that likes to run the football and then likes to run the football again. This is a squad that runs the option, but not a run-pass option by any means. It is a triple handoff option, a dive option, as you heard him talk about. It is a straight running option for this Tiger squad, an option squad that to the tune of 263 yards offensively on the ground alone per contest, 22 rushing touchdowns. And the Tigers, like you heard me ask Coach Vigtal in the pregame, the Tigers squad only averages 6 passing attempts a ball game. Our coin toss taking place at midfield. Spencer has won the toss. They've deferred. Lamar's is going to get the football. So the Bulldogs will be on offense, I should say, to get things started. And the Tigers will see their defense come out of the field. This Bulldog offense is looking to keep things rolling from last week. The Bulldogs really had a balanced offensive attack, about 360 yards offensively, 200 of those coming through the air, 160 of those coming on the ground. And again, like Lamar's has been able to do all year, off and on all year, this Bulldog squad able to get that balanced running attack, balanced running and passing attack going against Denison Schleswig. Going to hope to get that going again here tonight. We have 12 minutes on our first quarter clock. Spencer will be kicking from right to left as we view it from high atop the press box at Dale Norton Field. Bulldogs going from left to right. Looks like Nolan Cass is back there deep to return for the Bulldogs. Teeing this thing up and getting ready to get things started is Braden Hyder, the senior. will be kicking things off here on senior night. So happy to be joining you, and so happy to be bringing you this contest on our video stream as well, thanks to sponsors like Northwest Bank, Pitchfork Ag, Pease Pizza House, and Julie Hertz, a realtor at Century 21 ProLink. Ready to go. Hiders teed this one up at the 40-yard line. Week 8 of the high school football season is kicked off here in Spencer. This is a high end-over-end kick, and it is fielded at the 5-yard line by the Bulldogs. Taken out right sideline, 20, 25, 31 man to beat down the sideline, and Sione Fafita has a great return out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Excuse me, Nolan. No, that is Fafita. Sione Fafita on a great return has the Bulldogs all the way up to their own 43-yard line. And Lamars will start 1st and 10. Excellent field position right out of the get-go. Let's see what the Bulldog offense comes off with right away. After that good return by Fafita, netted them 38 yards on the return. Bulldogs starting this contest on offense with 3 receivers to the left of quarterback Tyler Iverson, 1 to his right. Iverson standing all by himself now after the motion of the gun. A deep drop out of the gun. They dump it off into the flats, and this one's Derek Allen across the 50 and down to the 44-yard line. David Lusink on that catch and run for 11 yards on the screen pass to Lusink. And right away, a first down for the Bulldogs into Spencer territory at the 46-yard line. Excellent job. 11 yards when they needed 10, and right away the chains are moving here for Lamars. Iverson and the Bulldog offense heads to the line of scrimmage, the Spencer 46. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right, a tight end on the right side of the line of scrimmage as well. And we've got a flag that blows things dead right away. It looks like a false start on the Bulldogs or an illegal formation. That might go against Lamar's due to the unbalanced line they had. No, false start is called. So 5-yard penalty backs up the Bulldogs to their own 49-yard line, and penalties is something that Coach Vigdahl was pleased in that category last week against Denison Schleswig. 2 weeks ago, he was not. There were a number of holding penalties and pass interference penalties, all those kind of things that add up and accumulate. And well, Lamar's hoping to keep out of the penalty game here as Spencer really jumps offside, and that's going to blow the play dead. They tried to jump an end around left side to David Lusing, so the Bulldogs are going to get those 5 yards of penalty yardage right back as Spencer jumped early. That was Mike linebacker Cadence Hoffmeyer who jumped into the neutral zone. They're going to get him for encroachment, but they could have called him offsides and blown the play dead as he was all alone trying to get around the offensive line to the quarterback. So here we are, back to square one, 1st and 10 at the Tiger 46-yard line. Here is Iverson. Doherty to his right hip. Motions Butcher left to right. Here's a handoff. Doherty trying to dance through the line. He has some room across the 45-40. He keeps going up the right seam and gets brought down to the 32-yard line. That's a 14-yard carry for Elijah Doherty, and another Bulldog first down following the great carry from the junior Doherty. 14 yards on his first touch of the ball game. Spencer left that hole wide open. Now here is 1st and 10 of the Tiger 32. 2 receivers on either side of Iverson of the gun. The Tigers show a blitz. They give it up to Doherty up the right seam across the 30, and he drags a defender forward before he is tackled backwards to the 29-yard line. A pickup of 3 there for Doherty. And the Bulldogs keep marching things down to the Tiger 29. For 3 yards, it's 2nd down and 7. Bulldogs and Tigers early on here, scoreless. Lamar's with the first offensive possession of the ball game. Now Iverson goes under center. 2 men in the backfield, couple of tight ends. Here's a handoff. Butcher looking for a sweep left side. Got a block across the original line of scrimmage. Ball came out. Spencer thinks they have it, but they're going to say Butcher was down by contact when he fumbled the football at the 27-yard line. So a pickup of about 2, maybe 3 for Butcher. They got him all the way up to the 26. And so that is going to set up a 3rd down and about 4. So right away, a bit of tough set of downs here for Lars On 3rd down and 4, Tiger 26. Iverson by himself in the gun. Motions a man in the backfield. It's Lusink trying to get around the corner. He does across the 25. Has first down yardage across the 22. Tackled down to the 20-yard line. Pickup of 6, and Lusink needed 4. Has more than enough for a Bulldog first down. Now into the red zone at the Tiger 20-yard line. Good carry there for David Lusink. He picked up a first down on the first play of the drive. And now when they need him the most, they pick up first down when he needed 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's 1st and 10 at the Tiger 20-yard line. Iverson in the gun. Eckstein off his left hip. Trips receivers to the right, 3 of them there. And now 2 go in motion to the left side to put 3 receivers on the left side of the line. Here is Iverson out of the gun, drops back to throw. He's looking. He rolls out to his right, going to keep it. Now jukes away from a defender. Right numbers 15, broke a tackle down to the 10, keeps his feet moving, and is tackled down to the 4. What a carry by Iverson for 16 yards, and that is another Bulldog first down. It is first down and goal for Lamar's. 16 yards there for Iverson, and we have a timeout on the field from Spencer. The Tigers want to gather themselves. 9:17 left in the quarter. Bulldogs have 1st and goal from the 4 when we return to Dale Norton Field in Spencer back after this timeout on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
Who has time to sit and wait and wait and wait to wash your car? Choose Easy Clean Car Wash. We'll have you in and out in under 4 minutes with a shine that will make people talk. Easy Clean Car Wash, making it easy. Just east of Hy-Vee on 12th Street, Lamar's.
Floyd Valley Therapies. Whether you have experienced an injury, accident, had surgery, or are dealing with chronic pain, we are here to offer personalized care to every patient every time. Learn more about our extensive services at floydvalley.org.
This is David Lusink, wide receiver on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
Coming out of the Tiger timeout, it is 1st and goal for the Bulldogs at the Spencer 4. Iverson under center. The Tigers stack the box with 9. Iverson gives it to Doherty around the right side, keeps his feet moving in the pile, and he's short of the goal line at the 1. A pickup of 3 for Elijah Doherty. And it is going to be a 2nd down and goal from the 1. The Bulldogs are going to look to work quickly. Iverson goes under center once again. He gives it to Doherty again. Punches his way into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown. Elijah Doherty with 8:55 left of the first quarter. And the Bulldogs march their way into the end zone. They lead Spencer 6-0 early in this Week 8 contest. What an excellent job for the Bulldogs. No problem there. Doherty punches it in for the rushing touchdown, his first of the ball game. That is his 9th of the season. And Lamar's with an early 6-0 lead as Giovanni Kabongo comes out and he bangs through. No, he missed the point after wide left. Kabongo pulls it left, no good. And it remains a 6-0 ball game here in Spencer. 8:55 left in the first quarter. Lamar's 6, Spencer nothing, but the Tigers will get their first crack at the Bulldog defense when we return to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. This is Bulldog football on KLEM.
Young and old alike enjoy the competition of high school sports. Some participate, some watch, and some remember how it was. It's only a game, but it offers great life lessons and memories that last a lifetime. A few thoughts from Dan and Lori Rexwinkle of Rexwinkle Funeral Homes in Lamar's in Akron.
A little post-game snack tonight at Taco John's in Lamar's. Twilight tacos, hard shell tacos 99 cents, and soft shell tacos $1.29. Ole the day at Taco John's in Lamar's.
This is Ken Bigdell, head football coach of the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM Clem.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you. You're on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's, and also online, video and audio streaming. You can check out our video stream on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. You can listen online at KLEM1410.com. An 8-play, 57-yard drive capped off by an Elijah Doherty 1-yard touchdown run has Lamar's leading 6-0 here early after the first drive of the contest. And now Giovanni Kabongo ready to boot this one away left to right. We'll see that Spencer offense take the field. Kabongo sends a line drive end-over-end kick. Bounce to the 20. This is picked up by Petzenhauser at the 13. Straight up the middle of the field. 25-30, 35-40. There goes Petzenhauser. Down the right sideline 30, 25-20, 15-10-5. All the way into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. Carter Petzenhauser, 87-yard kick return for 6. No flags on the play, and the Tigers have answered it. It is 6-6 with 8:43 left in quarter number 1. 87 yards to the house from Carter Petzenhauser. And Spencer will try and answer with the point after now and try and take a 1-point advantage here with 8:43 left of the first quarter. What a kick return there by Petzenhauser. He had only returned 2 kicks coming into this contest, and his third results in an 87-yard touchdown. Now the point after try upcoming. This is Isaac Peterson, who misses the point after wide right, and we remain tied. All right, so each team scores the first times they touch the football. Each team misses their point after try. And with 8:43 left of the first quarter, we are tied at 6 points apiece. Bulldogs will get the football right away when we return to Spencer. This is Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
Get more done this summer with a special loan rate from Northwest Bank. Buy a car, take a vacation, use the equity in your home for what you want. Northwest Bank's home equity line of credit special rate of 1.5% APR fixed for 6 months, then variable rate thereafter. Currently 3.25% APR. This rate is available for a limited time to qualified borrowers. Stop in or call 1-800-678-4105 for details about credit costs and terms. Visit nw.bank to apply online.
Commitment you can bank on.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Tyler Iverson, quarterback on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you. 8:43 left in quarter number 1. And this game has gotten off with some fireworks. The Bulldogs and Tigers lead things are tied at, 6 apiece, as each squad is able to score. Lamar's on their first offensive drive. The Tigers on the kick return. Here is the Bulldog return unit. Connor Jalis takes it out to the 15-20. Tackled on the right seam of the 25 and brought down to the 27-yard line. Connor Jalis on the return gets out to the 27. That's where Lamar's will start their second offensive drive of the ball game with 8:38 left in the first quarter. So 8:38 left to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs will come out on offense at their own 27-yard line. Here is Iverson lining up in the gun. 2 receivers to his right and 1 receiver left. A tight end on the left side of the line of scrimmage. Tigers show a blitz. Here they come. Iverson fakes the give to the end-around man, but gets brought down in the backfield for a loss of the 26. Boy, Spencer had that play read beautifully. That's a great read by Iverson. He saw they were coming up on the blitz, trying to jump the end-around, and instead, Iverson was still met with a number of people in the middle of the field. So that run loses a yard. It's second down and 11 for the Bulldogs with 8:08 left in the first quarter, tied at 6. Here is Iverson, 2 receivers right, 1 left. The Tigers show a blitz again. A play-action fake. Iverson floats it out right side. Lusing makes the catch across the 30, breaking a tackle, and flags come out at the 34 where Lusing steps out of bounds. They've got him out of bounds, at the 32. So right now we have a gain of 6, but there is a penalty marker down. Couple of penalty markers down. And this might be for a hold. Block in the back on the Bulldogs. And so this is going to go from the spot of the foul at the 33. So 10 yards lost for Lamar's. Back to the 23. So it'll remain second down. The Bulldogs net a loss of 3 yards on that play after picking up 6. And so the Bulldogs will have second down and 14 from their own 23-yard line. Lamar is trying to find the magic that they had on that first offensive possession of the ball game. We're tied at 6, Lamar's and Spencer, with 7:47 left in the first quarter. Here is Iverson, 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. In the gun with Doherty off his left hip. That's Eckstein motioning out to the left side. Doherty, a belt high snap. He keeps himself straight up the middle, has some green, 25-30 left hash, and is hit hard and brought down out of the 29-yard line. Carter Petzenhauser makes the big stop. Roll him down at the 30 on the carry by Iverson. It's a pickup of 7. And it's going to be third down and a bit more manageable. About a 3rd down and 7, we'll call it. 3rd down and 7 here for the Mars. Following the 7-yard carry from Tyler Iverson. And the Bulldogs hoping to convert on this 3rd down. They were able to extend their drive on their first offensive drive due to some good 3rd down conversions. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Iverson lines up in the pistol as he drops back to throw. Looking to pass on 3rd and 7. Rolls out to his right, and he gets sacked for a loss. That is to the Tigers getting back there. It's Wyatt Leininger with his 3rd sack of the season, dropping him all the way back to the 23-yard line. A loss of 7 is going to force 4th down and 14, and out comes Bulldog punting unit. So unfortunately, Lamar's goes 3 and out there. Just nothing rolling offensively, only getting that 1 play on 2nd down to get anything moving. And now Sione Fafita comes out to boot this thing away for the Bulldogs. He takes the snap, gets a line drive, end-over-end kick, and running up on it, fielding it. This is going to be a good return. Gavin Timmer, right sideline, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10. There's a flag on the play as Timmer is brought down to the 18-yard line. A good kick return there for Gavin Timmer. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers, but we have to await a penalty, although I think this might be holding on the Bulldogs. Right at the line of scrimmage, this might go against Lamar's. Right now, the punt return is down to the 8-yard line of Lamar's from Gavin Timmer. Although we might see offside, I don't know. It's at the line of scrimmage. If it was further in the backfield, I'd say this is coming back. And we've got a hold called on Spencer. So the Tigers will have that return come back. It'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul at the 23 of Lamar's. So Spencer's still going to get some good field position out of it. Instead, they're going to get back to the Bulldog 33. To the Lamar's 33-yard line. Spencer has their first offensive possession of the ball game after they took their first touch of the game. All the way back to the house, an 87-yard kick return from Carter Petzenhauser. And so Tiger offense will get their first crack at the Bulldog defense now. As Tiger offense comes out onto the field and is ready to get this thing rolling. No, are we going to have a re-kick? We are going to have a re-kick. Now the Bulldogs are going to utilize that to try and re-kick. I like that call. I do like that call. I didn't know if they were going to be able to do that. So it's going to instead end up being 4th down and 4 here. Yeah, the Bulldogs are going to be able to kick this from the 33. Tigers go back out to return. Now Fafita sends another line drive end-over-end kick. This bounces at the 43, and Gavin Timmer's going to let it roll. Excellent call by the Bulldog coaches, as this is going to be down to the 25-yard line by Chase Peterson. So from the Bulldog 33 all the way to the Spencer 25. Not quite as good a field position as Spencer was hoping. That kick just kept on rolling. Good job by Fafita. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Spencer at their own 25-yard line. Now we'll see the Spencer offense out on the field. They'll take over at their own 25. Our score is tied, 6 points apiece. 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first quarter. The Tiger offense comes out there under the direction of senior quarterback Evan Johnson. This is an offense that likes to run the football, so be paying attention and see where that ball ends up going on. Evan Johnson gives it straight up the middle for not much, up to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 2 there, and let's see. I don't know if anybody knows who had that football. 2nd down and 8. We'll give it to Cadence Hoffmeyer for now. We're not sure who ended up carrying that football under there. It's second down and 8, though, following the 2-yard carry. Here goes Johnson under center. Motions a man on the backfield. Option pitch. Sweep left side. Johnson keeps it and gets brought down for only a pickup of 2. Johnson with a quarterback keeper picks up 2 yards. It's third down and 6. The Bulldogs had that option play read beautifully. Able to shut down Johnson on that quarterback's keeper. A sweep around the left side. It is third down and 6, and the Bulldogs are trying to get their defense off the field here with 5:04 left in quarter number 1. Tied at 6 apiece. Here is Evan Johnson under center. A man in the backfield. Couple of tight ends as well. Johnson gives it straight up the middle. No gain. Ball came out. Is it down by contact? We don't have a ruling here. Bulldogs think they have the football. Our officials are talking about it. It is Bulldog football. Teron Green fumbled it at the 31-yard line. A pickup of 2, but the fumble gives Lamar's the football. And it'll be first and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Spencer 31, at the Spencer 31. Lamar's gets it. So here comes that Bulldog offense. It is Iverson lining up in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. He gives it around the left side. This Connor Jalis to the 30, 25, gets a block, right sideline 20, and Jalis gets wrapped up and brought down into the red zone of the 16. 15 yards, for Connor Jalis. And it's first down and 10 into the red zone goes that that Bulldog offense. 15 yards there for Jalis. Not someone you see running that end around very often. They like to use Keon Butcher with it. Here is first down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Tigers 16 into the red zone, and they give it to Jalis again. Looking to bounce off tackle left side. Got away from the first tackler. Tried to trip around the other, and he couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. He loses a yard. Back to the 17. It'll be second down and 11. Second down and 11 following that loss. They tried to run that jet sweep around the left side after it worked running around the right side the first time. Now the Bulldogs with second down and 11 here at the Spencer 17-yard line. Here's Iverson. He's stacked 2 receivers to the left side. That's the narrow side of the field. 1 receiver all alone on the right side. Motions a receiver left to right. Iverson gives it up the middle. This is Doherty, and Doherty gets swallowed whole for a gain of 1. Not much more. Third down and 10 upcoming as Doherty barely gets back to the line of scrimmage and barely picks up a yard. So third down and 10 here for Lamar's. 3:25 left in the first quarter. We're tied at 6. Bulldogs and Tigers in this Class 4A District 1 contest. Here's third and 10 as Iverson lines up with 2 men in the backfield out of the pistol. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Play clock down to 8. Iverson 4 yards deep, drops back 3 steps to throw out of the gun. Has all day to throw. Rolls out left, now looks to keep it to the 15. Nobody was open, and Iverson takes a shot out of bounds from Michael Jordan at the 15. That's a gain of 1. It's 4th and 9. And now does Lamar's have a play they are confident in to pick up a first down, or are they going to send the field goal unit out? Oh, this is a tough decision right away. You want the points, you do, but you also want to kind of pull away if you can. It's 4th and 9. Bulldog offense is going to stay out there, at least for the moment. See maybe if they can get the Tigers to jump off sides. Iverson lines up under center. 2 men in the backfield, 3 tight ends. Iverson snaps it. He gives it to Butcher. Tried to give it back to Lusink, who dropped the handoff. And that ball's free on the turf. Either way, it's going to be Tiger football. They're going to say that is a fumble for Lusink, and the Tigers take over at their own 15. So Lusink fumbles the football. That was a tough play. They do that handoff to Butcher, who then gives it back to Lusink, and the exchange just was not there. And Spencer will take over from their own 15. 2:21 left in the first quarter. Tigers have the football now as Lusink, unfortunately, is going to get attributed with that one, but that bad handoff either between Butcher and Lusink, whoever it was, ends up resulting in the fumble. Here is Evan Johnson lining up under center. He gives it around the right side and picking up a handful of yards to the 20-yard line for Spencer. Let's see, that is Reed Tigas. junior fullback. Did not have him in my immediate starters. He picks up 5 yards to the 20. And it'll be second down and 5. So 2nd and 5 here for the Tigers from their own 20-yard line. Spencer lines up under center with Evan Johnson. Motions a man in the backfield, gives it up the middle, and a pickup of 4 yards to the 24. Tigas again on the carry. Picks up 4. He's just shy of the marker. It'll be 3rd down and 1 at the Tiger 24. Spencer trying to get out of their own territory here. So it's not even going to be 3rd down and 1. It's going to be 3rd down and half a foot. Minute 24 left in the first quarter. We're tied at 6. Spencer and Lamar's here from Dale Norton Field and Spencer. 3rd down and short, very short. This is Johnson under center, gives it straight up the middle. 1st down yardage and plenty more for Reed Tigas across the 25 to the 29. That's a pickup of 5 and more than enough for a Tiger 1st down. 5 yards there for Reed Tigas. 1st down and 10 here for the Tigers. Reed Tigas has carried the ball 3 times on this possession already, has 14 rushing yards. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 29. Spencer trying to march down the field here under a minute to play in the first quarter. Evan Johnson gives it straight up the middle again. It's Reed Tigas across the 35, tackled down at the 38-yard line. That's a pickup of about 9 for Tigas. Comes up short of the marker. It is 2nd down and 1. Reed Tigas doing everything for the Tigers right now. He's got 4 carries, 23 yards, the junior fullback, making himself a name right away. 2nd down and about 1.5 yards for the Tigers at their own 38. As Evan Johnson lines up under center, the Tigers marching down the field now. Motions a couple men, handoff up the middle, flags come out. As Tigas was able to pull himself across the 39 to the 40. He picked up 2. And this is going to go on the Tigers. This will be, I think, an illegal motion, illegal shift. I did not brush up on those procedural penalty hand signals, unfortunately. I think it's an illegal shift. We'll get the call here from our referee. It's going on the Tigers. Legal motion. All right, so 5-yard penalty there on Spencer. And they are going to have it back to the 32-yard line following the penalty. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. Call it 2nd down and 7 here for the Tigers. Their own 32 following the illegal motion. As Johnson, play action, drops to throw, pass over the left sideline, overthrown of Teron Green and incomplete. Teron leapt up, got a fingertip on it. He was behind the defense but couldn't haul it in. The incompletion now sets up 3rd down and 7. Although I think we've got a penalty marker down. This might go against the Bulldogs, who might have roughing the passer. And if it is, it's going to be a Tiger 1st down. Nope. They're looking towards Lamar's. They're going to get the Tigers, I think, for a hold. And that is really going to back things up. Yeah, they're going to back the Tigers up big time. Holding penalties called. So 2nd down following that big penalty. All the way back to the Tiger 22. Back-to-back penalties has backed the Tigers up 15 yards. And the Tigers have 2nd down and 15. 1 second left on the clock. And we're tied at 6. So this will be the last play of the first quarter as Evan Johnson. No, this is Petzenhauser in the gun. A Wildcat quarterback running the option. Pitches it right side. This is Michael Jordan. Right sideline 25. Tackled forward across the 30 to the 32. Good gain there for Michael Jordan. Picks up 10 yards short of the marker, but it'll be 3rd down and about 7 as we start the second quarter. End of a quarter. It is Lamar's 6, Spencer 6. Each team scored on their first touch. Neither team has scored since. We'll be back with more Bulldog football after this break on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLAM.
It takes a strong body and a strong mind to make you an athlete. So train hard and play smart. Play with confidence and always expect the unexpected. This message was brought to you by Van Sanitation and Recycling.
proud supporters of local athletics.
Prime Bank is pleased to support educational opportunities at Galen Catholic and Lamar's community. We're proud to support our students in the classroom, on the playing field, in the band room, on stage, or in any extracurricular activity. Prime Bank works hard to help all of our children excel in their endeavors.
Member FDIC.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
This is Elijah Doherty, and I play running back on Lamar's football team. You are listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM Clem.
We welcome you back to Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLAM Lamar's, and also online video and audio streaming. Links to those can be found on our website, KLAM1410.com. Start of the second quarter. Spencer has 3rd down and 7 from their own 32 as Petzenhauser gives it around the left side. Teron Green gets brought down in the open field. David Lusink has him down to the 34. It's a pickup of 2, not enough for the first down. It'll be 4th and 4. The Tigers forced to punt. Excellent job, David Lusink, as he made the open field tackle. Teron Green was trying to break around him. He couldn't. And now it'll be time to boot this thing away. And the Mars will have a good chance of getting a return off it. David Lusink and Derek Allen are back deep to return. Spencer lines up Gavin Timmer, I believe, is their punter. And Timmer sends a high right-footed spiraling kick. This is a good kick, and Derek Allen fair catches that at the 31-yard line. So a good kick there from Gavin Timmer. Will set up Lamar's 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. So we get started with the second quarter. 11-12 left in the first half. Lamar's and Spencer are tied at 6. The Bulldogs scored on their first drive, an 8-play, 57-yard drive, ending in Elijah Doherty 1-yard touchdown run. Carter Petzenhauser took the ensuing kickoff 87 yards back for a score. Each team missed their point afters, and so here we are, tied at 6 at the beginning of quarter 2. Lamar's with their first offensive possession of the second quarter. Iverson to the gun, takes a belt high snap, gives it around the right side. Elijah Doherty is able to keep the feet moving and pick up maybe a yard to the 32. Pickup of 1 there for Doherty. And it'll be 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9 for Doherty, who already has 23 yards on 6 carries and a rushing touchdown. Doherty now with 9 rushing touchdowns on the season. 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs from their own 32, as Doherty lines up 2 receivers left and 1 receiver right. Out of the shotgun, Doherty a belt high snap. He gives it around the left side. Doherty has a sweep, has a block. 35, breaks a tackle. Tackled upended at the 39-yard line. 7 yards there for Elijah Doherty. They might give him the 40. That's pretty close. We'll give him the 40 up here. That's 8 yards for Doherty. It is 3rd down and 1. Lamar is hoping to get their offense moving now to start the second quarter. After that first drive has been all any offense has been able to muster here tonight. 3rd down and a little more than a yard for Iverson and the Bulldog offense. A receiver left, 2 receivers right on the jet sweep. David Lusink, right side, has the first down and more across the 45 and tackled forward across midfield into Spencer territory at the 49. That's 11 yards for David Lusink, and easily enough for a Bulldog first down into Tiger territory. David Lusink has 17 yards on only a couple of carries already. First down and 10 here for the Bulldogs at the Tiger 49-yard line. We're tied at 6, 9:48 left in the first half. Iverson out of the gun, gives it sweep around the left side. Doherty now cuts it up the left hash and gets brought down to the 45-yard line. Just a good first down pickup. About 4 yards there for Doherty. It'll be 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6 here for Doherty and the Bulldog offense, who is trying to break this tie that we're under, the tie that we've been on for about the last 8.5 minutes of the first quarter, and now the first 3 minutes of this second quarter. Tied at 6. Spencer and Lamars. Here's 2nd down and 6 at the Tiger 45. This is Iverson takes an E-high snap, drops back to throw, pass toward the right sideline. That's caught at the 40. Taking it inside the numbers is Nolan Cass, who's brought down to the 35-yard line. That's 10 yards and another Bulldog first down. The second completion of the game on the second pass attempt picks up 10 yards to Nolan Cass. And Lamars is in business here in the second quarter. They have 1st and 10 from the Tiger 35. Broadcast of Bulldog football on KLAM made possible by the Lamar's Agri Center, Advanced Eye Healthcare, Hy-Vee, Siouxland Glass, Cruise Accounting, OH Livermore Construction, Williams & Company, and American Bank. Here's 1st and 10 of the Tiger 35. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Motions Butcher left to right. They give it to Keon on an end around right side, has the sideline 30, and gets tackled forward short of the marker at the 28-yard line, maybe the 27. Yeah, they're going to give him the 27. That's 8 yards there for Keon Butcher on the jet sweep. And it's going to be 2nd down and a long 2. 2nd down and a long 2 here for the Dogs at the Tiger 27. 8:15 left in the first quarter. Lamars and Spencer tied at 6. Lamars is pretty well okay with themselves just kind of running down the clock here. 2nd down and 2. Tiger 27. Here's Iverson lining up in the pistol. 2 men in the backfield. 2 right, 1 left as receivers. A handoff up the middle. Doherty bounces off the first tackler. Keeps his feet moving as first down yardage across the 25 to the 24. 3 yards and a Bulldog first down to Spencer's 24-yard line. Doherty just keeps his feet moving. He does not know how to stop running until that whistle blows. Doherty is a machine, and the junior is carrying this Bulldog offense into close to the red zone, I should say. 1st and 10, Tiger 24. Iverson, 2 right, 1 left as receivers, a tight end left side, and David Lusing. Maybe watch out for a jet sweep there. As Iverson drops to throw, pass left sideline, caught by Cass. Couldn't get around the corner, Carter Petzenhauser, but he is into the red zone on the 19-yard line. That's a pickup of 5 for Nolan Cass. It's 2nd down and 5. Bulldogs into the red zone once again. Lamar's last trip into the red zone ended in a turnover on downs. A fumble on 4th down. That would have resulted in the same thing. But the first time Bulldogs got into the red zone, they ended in a touchdown. Let's see what happens here. 2nd down and 5. Tiger 19, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Iverson in the gun, motions Butcher left to right. A low snap, gets it to Butcher. Jet sweep, got a block. Right sideline toward the numbers. And Butcher only able to pick up about a yard, maybe 2 to the 17. And they'll give him the 17-yard line. That's a pickup of 2 for Butcher. And it'll be 3rd down and 3. Big down here for Lamar's. An absolute huge down as Lamars tries and break this tie with Spencer tied at 6. 3rd down and 3. Tigers 17. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Iverson motions a man left to right, and Butcher fakes it to him. Iverson keeps it across the 15, has more yardage down to the 10, dragging a defender to the 6. And Iverson has 11 yards on 3rd down and 3. It is 1st down and goal for the Bulldogs. Iverson faked the jet sweep and kept it himself for big yardage. 1st and goal to the Spencer 6-yard line. Lamar's really means business now. Under 6 minutes to play. 5:53 in the first quarter. Spencer and Lamar's tied at 6. Hoping to change that here on this possession. 1st and goal from the Tigers' 6-yard line. This is the 11th play of the drive. A beautiful drive. Iverson, 2 receivers left. Motions a tight end. Lusing gives it to him on an end around, trying to get to the pylon. Broke a tackle across the 5. Lost the football, but Lusing picks it up in the end zone. No signal yet. No signal from our officials. What is the call? Is Lusing down? Is he in the end zone? What do we have? Our about 3 or 4 officials are talking down there on that carry by Lusing where he lost the football into the end zone. And we have a touchdown. David Lusing took it into the end zone from 6 yards. He fumbled it into the end zone and recovered it in there, and the Bulldogs lead Spencer. It is 12-6 here in quarter number one with 5:23 left in the first quarter. Wow, what a heart-stopping moment there as Tiger is slow to get up. Teron Green limps off the field. That is not a good sight. Teron Green has been a fantastic runner for the Tigers this season. Now he has to be helped off the field. He is being carried off of the field. Wow. What an effort by Logan Huckfeld, the junior, carrying his teammate off the field. That is, well, it's not a cool sight to see a player have to have his teammate carry him off the field, but when it does, Logan Huckfeld, the excellent team player, just carrying Teron off the field. But the result of the play, 6-yard touchdown run, caps off an 11-play, 69-yard drive. That took a long time off of the clock. Took 5 minutes and 49 seconds off of the clock. Excellent drive for the Bulldogs. Now they're going to look to go for 2, I think. Yes, they are. Trying to get themselves up 8. Here's Iverson in the gun. A receiver on either side, tight end on either side of the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to shift into an unbalanced line. Brandon Vanderslice is the center. They give it on a jet sweep left side. David Lusink gets brought down for a big loss. 2-point conversion is no good. Tried some trickery. It did not work. 5:23 left in the first quarter. Lamar's takes the lead over Spencer. It is 12-6 in favor of the Bulldogs on a big drive. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More Bulldog football from Spencer coming up next on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamar's.
Being on the winning team in Northwest Iowa for over 130 years, Iowa State Bank is a proud supporter of all our area high school sports teams.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Hi, this is Julie Hurt with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's, your local real estate expert dedicated to results. Whether buying or selling a home, call me, Julie Hurt, with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's at 540-7757. That's 540-7757.
This is Drayden DeBoer, middle linebacker on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteeg with you. Lamar's holds a 12-6 lead over the Tigers in this Week 8 high school football contest. Glad you're tuning in, whether tuning in on our radio station, on our website, or on our KLAM radio YouTube channel. We appreciate your attention here to Bulldog football. Of 11 plays, 69-yard drive, and of over 5.5 minutes was the touchdown drive for the Bulldogs, and now the kick return by the Tigers from the 20, 25-30. And not much more there for Spencer, as the Tigers will start from their own 31-yard line. Michael Jordan on that return. And no, not that Michael Jordan. Just happens to have the same name as the basketball legend. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own 30-yard line, following that short 10-yard return by Michael Jordan. Tigers now only have 5 minutes and 17 seconds left in the half to try and tie this thing up. This broadcast of Bulldog football made possible by Clausen's Easy Clean Car Wash, Floyd Valley Healthcare, Rex Winkle's Funeral Home, Taco John's, and Van Sanitation. Here's 1st and 10 of the 30. Evan Johnson lines up under center. He gives it straight up the middle. This is Reed Tegas. It's Johnson who kept it around the right side. Well, he picked up 3 yards, maybe 2 to the 32. Yeah, only 2 yards there for Evan Johnson. 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers. Well, they gave him the 33. We'll give him the 33. That's 3 yards there for Johnson. 2nd down and 7 upcoming as a whistle comes and a timeout from Lamar's. Timeout on the field from the Bulldogs. We'll take a timeout with Lamar's. As it comes with 4:54 left in the half. First timeout of the half for the Bulldogs. They lead Spencer 12-6. We're back with more Bulldog football from Spencer after this on KLEM.
Since 1932, Tenninger Insurance has been providing the area with dependable insurance coverage. A.J. Tenninger continues the tradition as an independent insurance agent dedicated to serving you. Tenninger Insurance, Plymouth Street, Lamar's. Galen Catholic School, excellence in education, leadership through Christ. For information, check their website at galencatholic.org.
This is Brandon Vanderslice, O-lineman on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, Clem.
We welcome you back to Bulldog Football on KLEM, live from Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you. Bulldogs lead the Tigers 12-6 with 4:54 left in the half. The Tigers starting their drive offensively. It is 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers at the 33, coming out of Lamar's first of 3 timeouts in this half. Here's Evan Johnson keeping it right side, now pitches it late for Petzenhauser, and he carries it forward across the 35, tackled out of bounds by Drayden DeBoer and Cal Eckstein. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Pickup of 6 there for Petzenhauser. And it'll be 3rd down and 1 following that carry by the senior wide receiver Petzenhauser, who has made for himself a name. That is definitely for sure. Whether he's catching the football or running the football, he has been one of those key offensive contributors for the Tigers. 3rd and 1. Johnson under center. Gives it up the middle. And now bouncing it outside. This is Tigas across midfield into Bulldog territory across the 45 to the 40. Tackled down to the 38-yard line. 37 of Lamar's, excuse me. We have a Tiger down on the play as Tigas picks up 24 yards to the Lamar's 37-yard line. And a 1st down carry there for Tigas as we attend to that Tiger that is down on the field. But a great carry there by Tigas. He just kind of came out of the middle of the pile and had himself a big gain. Boy, that option is really tough to follow up here in the booth. And if it's tough for me, I can guarantee it is very tough for the Bulldog defense out there. Spencer just knows how to misdirect, knows how to get your attention away from who should have the football. And then who does have the football just takes that thing wide for a number of yards. 4:15 left in quarter number 2. The Bulldogs lead the Tigers 12-6. We have an injured Tiger down on the field. They're attending to him, and while they do, we thank our sponsors for bringing you Bulldog football here on KLAM. Great sponsors like Prime Bank, Iowa State Bank, Julie Hurd, our realtor at Century 21 ProLink, Timmons Construction, Tenninger Insurance, Galen Catholic Schools, CNOS, Klein Insulation, Wilchin Construction, and Stratemeyer Home Improvement Center. Some great sponsors that bring you Bulldog football here on KLEM. It is 1st down and 10 for the Tigers as the injured injured Tiger Caleb Klein is able to hobble off the field there with the help of the training staff. And now we get back to football here. The Tigers head toward their line of scrimmage, which is the Lamar's 37-yard line, following the 24-yard carry from Reed Tigas. Bulldogs lead Spencer 12-6. 4:15 left in the first half of this contest. Renewing an old Lakes Conference rivalry. It's not that old, but, a couple of years in the Missouri River Conference definitely gets you away from all of these Lakes Conference teams. 1st down and 10 here at the Bulldog 37-yard line. As this is Evan Johnson lining up under center, getting ready for the option with 3 men in the backfield. He motions Petzenhauser, gives it up the middle. Not much doing, but a few yards picked up. I think it's Tigas. Let's see who comes out of that pile. Yeah, that is Reed Tigas. 3 yards to the 34 of Lamar's. 2nd down and 7. Reed Tigas has been the main guy running the football, and this was not what we expected. We were expecting more of Cadence Hoffmeyer, maybe some more Calvin Ty, Teron Green, but no, it has been all Reed Tigas in this contest. Here's 2nd and 7. Johnson gives it to Tigas, right side across the 30, and Tigas tackled forward. They're going to give him enough for the marker. Boy, that is a really generous spot. They're going to give him to the 26. Are you kidding? Wow, that is a very generous spot. 8 yards, though, for Tigas is enough to move the chains for a Tiger 1st down. My goodness, I don't know how they got that spot out of there. From what I saw, it almost looked like you should be backing that thing up another 2 yards, but must have been able to keep his knees off of the ground. And now 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Bulldog 26. Johnson goes under center. 3 men in the backfield. He gives it to Tigas left side, and Reed Tigas picks up 3 yards to the 23. 2nd down and 7 upcoming. Second down and 7 for the Tigers at the Bulldog 23. And just keep it moving with Reed Tigas. 9 carries, 68 yards for Spencer's fullback. 2:55 left in the first half. Bulldogs lead the Tigers 12-6. This week 8 of the high school football season. Lamar's playing for their playoff lives. I think best case scenario, only case scenario, I think the Bulldogs should win out to try and make the playoffs. Here's Evan Johnson looking for an option. Now he keeps it himself right seam across the 20 into the red zone. Tackled forward. They got him down to the 17. Just a yard short of the marker, a pickup of 6. Therefore, Evan Johnson, the quarterback, running the football. And it'll be 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 here for the Tigers. You know, we were talking about personnel there a little bit earlier with Tigas being in the main back. The nice thing about Spencer's offense, it really doesn't matter who carries the football. Tigers can have success with any number of backs back there. Here's 3rd and 1, Bulldogs 17. The Dogs stack the box as it is Johnson keeping himself right side. Up the numbers across the 15, tackled forward down to the 12. A pickup of 5 for Evan Johnson, enough to move the chains for a Tiger first down. On 3rd down and 1, he picks up 5. And Johnson, first down yardage to the Bulldog 12. Clock keeps moving. Minute 52 left of the half. This might be the last drive of the first half. 12-6. Lamar's leads Spencer. Bulldogs would have loved to have converted on that 2-point conversion and guarantee themselves at least a tie after a Tiger score. 1st and 10, Bulldog 12. Johnson fakes the handoff, carries it right side, and takes a shot from Elijah Doherty at the 9. That's a pickup of 3 there for Johnson. It's 2nd down and 7. As Evan Johnson is proving himself to be a solid ball carrier. 14 yards on his last 3 carries for Johnson. And he has the Tigers down into Bulldog, deep into Bulldog territory, inside the 10 at Lamar's 9-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Minute 5 seconds left in the first half. 12-6 Lamar's. Here is Johnson under center. 3 men in the backfield looking for that dive option. Play action. Johnson looks to throw over the middle. Pass is caught for a Tiger touchdown. Sione Fafita was in coverage. Evan Schmidt hauled it in, and the Tigers score to tie the game with 50 seconds left of the first half. Evan Schmidt, on only his 2nd catch of the year, has his first touchdown of the year. And the Tigers strike. We're tied at 12, 50 seconds left in this first half. And now Isaac Peterson looking for the point after try. Try and put the Tigers up by 1. And the kick is up. Kick is good. The kick is good. Spencer takes a lead. 13-6 is our score. The Tigers leading Lamar's in this week 8 of the high school football season. Now 50 seconds left in the half. Bulldogs will get the football when we return to Spencer, Iowa on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLAM.
Success is born of skill and team. Like the teams playing, CNOS has combined award-winning skill and teamwork into the premier medical facility in the region. For the areas of joint, bone, muscle, nerve, and brain are treated with the skills of comprehensive care from a team of highly trained experts. And CNOS takes care of many of the student athletes in Siouxland. CNOS is proud to bring you this game. Go to cnos.net to learn more.
Klein Insulation can provide you with a complete insulation system for your attic, crawl spaces, and foundation walls. Call Kyle with Klein Insulation at 540-5691. That's 540-5691.
This is Caleb Eckstein, quarterback on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Spencer at Dale Norton Field. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLAM Lamar's. Spencer strikes on a 10-play, 70-yard drive. Took 4 minutes and 27 seconds off the clock. 9-yard touchdown pass from Evan Johnson to Evan Schmidt. The Evan-to-Evan connection. Here's the kickoff. That is fielded at the 5-yard line, taken out by Connor Jalis. Out to the 10, 15, left hash 20. Gets a block, 25-30. Left sideline, 35-40. One more block to midfield. And a good return there for Connor Jalis as he gets tackled late out of bounds. Where do they have him down at? They have him down at the Spencer 45. What a kick return for Connor Jalis. And the Bulldogs might have a chance to put another one in the end zone here before the end of the half. Lamar's has 2 timeouts remaining, trailing by a point. 39 seconds left before halftime. The Bulldogs have 1st and 10 of the Tiger 45. Here we go. Lamar's, well, maybe their preliminary goal, getting to field goal range, their stretch goal, getting to the end zone. Here is Iverson in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Motions butchered left to right. Knee-high snap. Iverson play action. Pass over the right seam. Caught by Lusink. He has first down yardage across the 35 to the 34. Pickup of 11 there for David Lusink. It is first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Out to the Spencer 34-yard line, and a timeout is called by Lamar's. So timeout here for Lamar's. We'll take a brief timeout with them as well. Bulldogs have 1st and 10, Tiger 34 with 33 seconds left in the half. Bulldog football returns on KLEM.
At the Pitchfork in Lamar's, located in the old Walmart building, we have a full line of both Toro and Steel products. Not only do we sell the products, we also service them. For more information, check out our website, www.pitchforkag.com, or give us a call at 712-540-4304.
This is Reese Spieler, tight end on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Bulldog Football here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's. So online video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel and also audio streaming at KLEM1410.com. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Spencer 34-yard line. Tigers lead Lamar's 13-12, 33 and a half seconds left in the first half. The Bulldogs have only 1 timeout remaining here before halftime. Seeing if they can try and get within striking distance, maybe kick a field goal, maybe score a touchdown. Either way, see if Lamar's can get a lead here heading into the locker room, because the Tigers will get the football to start the second half. Here's Iverson, 2 receivers left, 1 right out of the shotgun. They give it to Butcher, who pitches it back to Lusink. It's a reverse left side, and that play gets stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 3 yards for Lusink on the reverse. 2nd down and 7 and a timeout from Lamar's. They are forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So a timeout on the field here from Lamar's. It's 2nd down and 7. Bulldogs at the Tiger 31-yard line. We're going to keep it here as the Bulldogs head toward the bench and try and hash this one out now with only 23 seconds left before halftime. So we remind you this broadcast of Bulldog Football has been made possible by Hummer's Lawn Care, Pease Pizza House, Universal Windows Direct, Top Notch Automotive, Exit Realty Midwest, and Premier Communications. Our great sponsors bringing you Bulldog Football, and some other sponsors bringing you the Dogs on KLEM, like Timmons Construction, Campbell's Lawn and Landscaping, Colbeck Hay and Grinding, Perspective Insurance, Hummer's Lawn Service, Murphy, Collins and McGill, Arnold Motor Supply, Siouxland Glass, Holzman Trucking, Iowa Abstract and Title Company, and Maurer Johnson Funeral Home. Thanks to our great sponsors bringing you Bulldog Football here on KLEM Lamar's. 2nd down and, let's call it about 6, actually. I think they moved that spot of the ball up to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 6 here for the Bulldogs at the Spencer 30. No timeouts remaining for Lamar's. 23 seconds left in the half, down a point. Here is Iverson of the gun, knee-high snap. Flag gets thrown right away. And this is on Lamar's. This penalty is going against the Bulldogs for a false start.
Good ball. False start.
Back up 5 yards. Back to the 30. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 11 now. Or excuse me, back to the 35. Back to the 35-yard line following the penalty. So 2nd down and a long 10 or a short 11, however you want to view it. The Tiger 35-yard line. Lamar is just trying to get into field goal range and then see if they can spike it and set up a kick now for Kabongo. Butcher motions left to right. Iverson play action fake, rolls out to his right. Flags comes out for holding as Iverson throws that away on the right sideline. And Iverson took a hit on that play as well. Took that hit from Cole Rudder. We've got a hold, though, on the Bulldogs. Let's back him up 10 yards. And this will definitely take out the scoring chance here for the Mars, I think. Down to 17 seconds left in the half. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at first half stats. Also take a look at scores from around Northwest Iowa as well. Coming up on our halftime coverage.
Holding number 71 on the offense. 10-yard penalty was foul to foul. Still second down.
So holding is called on the Bulldogs, and 10 yards from the spot of the foul is going to back them up to midfield. That penalty occurring back at the 40-yard line. So, yeah, not any chance really to score a touchdown now. Second down and 25 for the Bulldogs. Down in distance probably doesn't matter at this point. Field goal range is where you're really trying to shoot towards, and Kabongo has made his only field goal from 37. 17 seconds left. Two receivers on either side, and then a carry right side. Doherty gets around the corner across the 45-40, broke a tackle 35-30, and he got tackled out of bounds at the 30. A pickup of 20 for Doherty, and, well, maybe we're not done yet. Here with 8 seconds left in the first half, Doherty picked up 20. This is going to have to be a quick play. Now with 3rd down and 5 at the Tiger 30. 4 receivers, quick out route right side. Butcher gets out of bounds at the 27. That's a solid play. 3 yards there for Butcher is going to set up 4th down and 2, And here comes the field goal unit. We're going to see if Kabongo has himself a good enough leg to try and boot this one through. He's made 1 field goal in 2 tries. That 1 field goal made from 37 yards out. And this would be easily a new long on the year. This would be a 44-yarder from the right hash. Bulldogs trying to take a 2-point lead into the locker room with 5.4 seconds left in the first half. Lamar's is down to 7 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry. Here we go. The snap, the hold. Kabongo got the leg into it, and that kick is wide left, no good. He had the leg to it, but couldn't quite dial it in accuracy-wise. What an excellent kick from the freshman Kabongo. Just couldn't quite put it through. And now Spencer will take over with 0.9 seconds left in the half. So not really any chance to get anything going. Only 1 play. And the Tigers start 1st and 10 from their own 27. Boy, you got to commend Giovanni Kabongo. I mean, he's a freshman out there, and he put that thing on the money. Or he put that thing in distance-wise. You just couldn't quite get the accuracy down. Excellent kick, though, by Kabongo. Another couple of reps, he's got that thing down. Spencer will kneel this one down, and we head into the locker room for halftime. Our score, Spencer 13, Lamar's 12. An excellent first half as the Bulldogs and Tigers head into the locker room. We'll get a break when we come back. We take a look at first half stats and also take a look at scores from around Northwest Iowa as well. We'll get you caught up on all of the Class 4A District 1 scores. We'll get you caught up on Galen football. They're playing their homecoming game at Jim Lorenzen Field against Alta Aurelia. So we'll have a score update of that contest. Be sure to be paying attention for that. And again, stats coming up as well in our first half. We're back with more Bulldog football at halftime. Spencer 13, Lamar's 12. Back after this on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
With over 35 years of construction experience, you can trust the expertise of Stratmeyer Home Improvement Center. From remodeling to adding on to siding and gutters, your hometown boys can do it all. Call Steve today at 546-4606. Stratmeyer's Home Improvement Center, your hometown boys.
Have your lawn look as good as the ball that's hit to the outfield. Hummer's Lawn Care Service can help. They'll be there to keep your grass looking great while you're out at the game. Call Hummer today at 546-4087.
Pete's Pizza House is not your usual pizza joint, serving up modern American fare. Famous for their signature pizza and wings, they also include amazing pasta dishes, quality steaks, premium burgers, and more. Always fresh, always clean, relaxing, and fun. That's Pete's Pizza House, located on Business 75 South Lamar's.
At Universal Windows Direct, visit them today at 1303 Zenith Drive or call 712-587-7852 to set up your no-obligation quote.
Universal Windows Direct.
Top-notch automotive owners Jerry and Jason Mura can help with all your auto repair needs, from AC repair to transmission rebuilds, engine replacement, steering, suspension diagnostics, and more. Call 712-546-7430 or stop by Top-Notch Automotive, 1600 18th Street Southwest, Lamar's.
Hi, this is Misty Zek.
This is Brock Nohava.
This is Dave Close.
Hi, this is Austin Sitzman.
Hi, this is Jody with Exit Realty Midwest.
We are excited to support our area football teams. Exit Realty Midwest Lamar's. Online at exitrealtymidwest.com.
Make sure your life runs smoothly with an upgraded internet package from Premier Communications, connecting you with the internet speed and television access package that best fits your wants and needs. Premier Communications is happy to support our area coaches, athletes, and the parents who support them. Have a great season.
Campbell's Lawn and Landscape is a proud supporter of local athletics. Hard work and determination is what leads to success, and just like the team, Campbell's Lawn and Landscapes believes the same with their business. Give them a call today at 540-5434.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
Perspective Insurance. Better together. Whatever your insurance needs, call Perspective Insurance in Lamar's today at 546-7821 and make sure you are properly covered. Perspective Insurance in Lamar's, a new way to view insurance.
This is Derek Allen on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you. It's halftime. Spencer leads Lamar's 13-12 in this Class 4A District 1 contest. Week 8 of the high school football season. Might as well be playoff time for both of these squads as these two try and fight for their RPI standings. Let's take a look at our first half stats. First for Lamar's with 176 yards of total offense, 139 on the ground, 40 through the air. Spencer totals 102 yards of offense, 9 through the air, 93 on the ground. The Tigers were the only turnover of the contest. Lamar's and Spencer both successful on third downs, 4 for 7 for the Bulldogs, 3 for 5 for Spencer. Totaling some solid offense so far. Individual numbers, Tyler Iverson is 5 of 7 passing for 37 passing yards. David Lusing with a couple of catches for 22 yards. Elijah Doherty, 10 carries, 59 yards, and a rushing touchdown. Tyler Iverson, 5 carries, 34 yards. And David Lusing with 4 carries, 20 yards. He has a rushing touchdown as well. Caleb Eckstein leads the way defensively. He has 4 tackles for the Bulldogs in this one. For Spencer, their quarterback Evan Johnson is 1 for 2. Not much going there offensively passing the football, except for that 9-yard touchdown pass to Evan Schmidt. That was a 9-yard score. The only real passing game that the Tigers have had so far tonight. Reed Tigas has been their horse on the ground. 9 carries, 56 yards. And really solid ground attack there for Spencer. 5 tackles lead the way for the Tigers, and that comes from defensive end Evan Schmidt. The only other score for Spencer, an 87-yard kick return touchdown from Carter Petzenhauser. Those are our first half stats as the Bulldogs trail the Tigers 13-12 here in this one. And, well, a first half that has been really impressive. I talked about, I talked with Coach Ken Vigdahl in the first, in our pregame interview, about Lamar's confidence level and maybe their momentum coming into this contest. And while he said their confidence level is high, you're seeing that in the first half. Their offense is executing. They're getting their trick plays, their passing plays, their play action fakes are working as well. It has been Lamar's football game. Take away that kick return for a touchdown for Spencer, and the Bulldogs have a lead in this one. Now, the Tigers got that offensive possession into the end zone. It should be a 12-7 ball game without that kick return for a score. But, boy, this has been one heck of a solid first half. The Tigers are going to get the football here to start the second half. And this is going to be the challenge, I think, that Coach Vigdahl is outlining to his boys out in the locker room right now. Come out, set the momentum right away defensively. get out and make a stop right away. Get that Tiger offense off the field as quick as they came onto it. Because if they can do that, boy, you're looking at a second half to remember here for the Bulldogs, who, again, the key right now is the RPI rankings. I don't think anybody is catching Webster City at the top of the district right now. The Lynx are probably going to wrap up a 4-0 start to district play with their game against against Storm Lake here. But a very solid first half. We take a look at our drive summaries here for each side. Lamar's had their first offensive possession of the ball game, go 8 plays, 57 yards in just under 3 minutes, and Elijah Doherty punched it in from a yard out to make it 6-0. The ensuing kickoff, though, was Carter Petzenhauser at 87-yard return, tied things up at 6 points apiece. Then a punt from Lamar's, a fumble from Spencer, recovered by the Bulldogs, and then a turnover on downs on a fumble. You can give it either way. Officially a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. And then Spencer took their next drive to start the second quarter. Number of penalties hindered that drive for the Tigers. And that one ended in a punt. Lamar's gets the football and a beautiful drive. This was the main drive here for the Bulldogs. 11 plays, 69 yards in 5 minutes and 49 seconds. 5 minutes, 49 seconds. 6-yard touchdown run from David Lusing. That made it 12-6. But the Tigers, you couldn't keep them down very long. 10 plays, 70-yard drive in 4.5 minutes, capped off by a 9-yard touchdown pass from Evan Johnson to Evan Schmidt. The kick was good. It was 13-12. The Bulldogs, though, got a great kick return from Connor Jalis. He took it out to the Tiger 45-yard line. Lamar's, they probably wouldn't have been hindered by those penalties. He probably would score there on that last possession. And they trotted out Giovanni Kabongo there with about 5 seconds left to try and pick up a 44-yarder. He had the distance. He definitely had enough to make it. He just couldn't quite get the accuracy there in between the uprights. That was a solid effort, though, by Kabongo, who would have made that a Bulldog lead heading in the locker room. Would have been 15-13 if he could have converted on that one. Instead, it is 13-12. The Tigers lead the Bulldogs here at halftime. Let's get another break. When we come back, we'll recap scores from around the area. We'll take a look at how Galen Catholic's doing at homecoming tonight, taking on Alta Aurelia. We'll have scores of that contest, other scores from Class 4A District 1. Take a look at the other scores in Class A District 1 and get you caught up on all of the scores around the area. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Again, the Tigers lead your Bulldogs 13-12 at halftime. We're back with scores from around Northwest Iowa after this break on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamars supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamars, Iowa.
Protect your property, your home, and your land. Contact Iowa Abstract Land and Title Company for your information to update and record for your property protection. Iowa Abstract Land and Title Company.
Hi, this is Joel Johnson of the Maurer Johnson Funeral Home. As graduates of Lamar's community and Galen Catholic, Nikki and I are proud to support our local athletic programs. We encourage you to give your family peace of mind by prearranging your funeral services with Maurer Johnson Funeral Home.
At Arnold Motor Supply in Lamars, they understand service really does make the difference. They'll take the extra step to help you find the right part. The first time, every time. At Arnold Motor Supply, service really is the difference.
We're proud to be Arnold Motor Supply.
Get more done this summer with a special loan rate from Northwest Bank. Buy a car, take a vacation, use the equity in your home for what you want. Northwest Bank's home equity line of credit special rate of 1.5% APR fixed for 6 months, then variable rate thereafter. Currently 3.25% APR. This rate is available for a limited time to qualified borrowers. Stop in or call 1-800-678-4105 for details about credit costs and terms. Visit nw.bank to apply online.
Commitment you can bank on.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Lusink, wide receiver on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM 96.9 FM KLEM.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you here on 1410 AM 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamar's also online video and audio streaming at KLEM1410.com. It is halftime. Spencer holds a 13-12 lead over Lamar's right now at half. We take a look at the scores from around the area as well. That's coming up here in just a couple of minutes. We also, again, want to thank our great Bulldog sponsors, bringing you coverage of this one here on KLEM. Again, we want to thank our video sponsors as well, sponsors like Northwest Bank, along with Julie Hertz, Century 21 ProLink, Peace Pizza House, and Pitchfork Ag as well. Again, it's halftime where Lamar's trails Spencer 13-12. Let's take a look at the other scores from around the area. We'll take a look first at homecomings for Galen Catholic at Jim Lorenzen Field. The Jays already in the third quarter. Galen holds a 15-3 lead over Alta Aurelia. If they win, if that score holds up, they will have their 16th playoff appearance in program history. A win guarantees them to be in. They can get some help from around the area as well, but a Jays win can just kind of seal the deal, finish it off, and guarantee themselves a win. They lead Alta Aurelia 15-3 in the third quarter. All right, other scores from Class 4A District 1. We'll start with these. Fort Dodge rolling Denison Schleswig. The Dodgers lead the Monarchs 43-8 in that contest. And Webster City is blowing out Storm Lake 41-0, that score at halftime. Let's take a look at the scores from around Class A District 1. South O'Brien leading Hinton. The Blackhawks just got a touchdown, and it is still South O'Brien leading 28-12 in the second quarter. Hinton's keeping it close. Hartley Melvin Sanborn dominating Akron Westfield 38-7. It was Akron Westfield that were kind of hanging on whether or not Galen would make the playoffs. Akron had to win to give the Jays any chance of missing out of the playoffs, and it looks like that will not happen. And the non-district game in Class A District 1, MMCRU leading Sydney 18-8 at halftime. Other scores from around Northwest Iowa, Unity Christian is leading Sheldon out of Class 2A District 1, 14-0, that game in quarter number 2. Western Christian leads Emmetsburg 10-7 at the half in Class 1A District 1. Central Lyon George Little Rock up big on Okoboji 31-0 at the half in Class 2A District 1. It's Newell Fonda dominating Arweva 41-6 at halftime in 8-player District 1. West Sioux leading Sioux Central at the half 20-0 in Class 1A. Southeast Valley, the number 1 team in the state, still holding on to a one-possession lead over Spirit Lake, 14-7 in the third quarter. West Lyon dominating Cherokee, 35-0 at half. Ridgeview leading Sibley Ocheyedan, 14-0 at halftime of that contest. Boyden Hall Rock Valley all over MOC Floyd Valley, 34-0 in the second quarter. Other scores here, Estherville Lincoln Central dominating Pocahontas area, 31-0, that game in the third quarter. Take a look as well for Remsen St. Mary's, see how the Hawks are doing. Kingsley Pearson is leading Siouxland Christian 42-0 at the halftime break there. And Remsen St. Mary's having no problem with Glidden Ralston. They lead the Wildcats 41-0 in the third quarter. And another score that we want to relay to you, Sergeant Bluff Luton is up big tonight on Bishop Heelan by a score of 28-0. So those are the scores that we have from around the area. Again, all of these scores from these area districts and in Class 5A out of the Class 5A groups. We'll have those scores for you on the KLEM Sports Scores and Results page later on this evening. You can check that out at KLEM1410.com. Halftime break winding down, so we'll get back to action here in just a little bit. Bulldogs trail the Tigers 13-12. Spencer's going to get the football when we return to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's lawn products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows. Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamar's. Dr. Becky DeRuyter. When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is number one for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
This is John from Siouxland Glass. You're busy. Let me help with pickup and drop off of your vehicle included in your service. Call 712-540-9080 for auto glass repair and replacement.
Certified Public Accountants Cruz and Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz and Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
This is Ken Vigdal, head football coach of the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM Clem.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's. We're also online video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. You can also listen to this contest live on our internet page as well. And listen live at KLEM1410.com. We're ready to get things started in the second half. Spencer holds a slim 1-point lead over Lamar's. It is 13-12 in favor of the Tigers here. So we get ready to start the second half. Bulldogs will kick off from right to left as we view it here from Dale Norton Field to start the second half. And Gavin Timmer and Carter Petzenhauser looking to return this one from left to right. The Bulldogs, well, hoping for a good start to this second half. Let's see if they can force a turnover or a punt or something like that and get the Tigers off the field quickly. Giovanni Kabongo has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Second half of action underway. Here we go. A high right-footed end-over-end kick. This is fielded by Timmer at the 15. Left sideline, taken out middle of the field. 20-25. Stiff arms a man to the 30. Broke free. 35-40. Out across midfield. Bulldog territory to the 35-30. Chase from behind to the 20, to the 15. 10-5 all the way into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. No flags. 85-yard kick return touchdown for Gavin Timmer. And the Tigers lead it now 19-12 to start the second half. That is a pair of kick return touchdowns, one in the first quarter, one here in the third quarter. And it is Spencer up 19-12 over the Bulldogs, and out comes Isaac Peterson for the point after try. Carter Petzenhauser had himself a kick return touchdown, and Gavin Timmer wanted in on the fun. Now Isaac Peterson looking to convert his second point after try. Snap, hold, point after kick is through the uprights and good. 20-12. Spencer leads by 8 over Lamar's with 11:45 left in the third quarter. So we'll get a break in. Lamar's will get the next kickoff when we return to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
Whether you're building, remodeling, or renovating, choose the professional that you've come to trust, O.H. Livermore Construction. From commercial to residential remodeling to a complete renovation, contact O.H. Livermore Construction for a free estimate today. 540-6247. O.H. Livermore Construction, Lamar's. Williams & Company, certified public accountants, congratulates all area athletes in support of excellence, good sportsmanship, and the spirit of teamwork. A proud sports sponsor, Williams & Company, CPAs, your full-service business advisor with a local office in Lamar's.
This is Tyler Iverson, quarterback on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM. 85-yard kick return for a touchdown from Gavin Timmer. has put the Tigers up by 8 now. It is 20-12 in favor of Spencer. Here at the start of the third quarter, Lamar's looking for an answer now as Fafita and Jalis go back to return. Sione and Connor back to return this one. Off of the kick, Braden Hyder. So Lamar's is going to get their first offensive possession of this contest, of the second half, excuse me, as this kick is hit high into the air. Jalis fields at the 10, taking out left numbers to the 20. Oh, and he gets brought down from behind across the 25 to the 29. Jalis could have had a really solid yardage there. Instead, he gets brought down to the 29-yard line. He was just one missed tackle away from breaking free. And the Bulldogs will start 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line with 11:40 left to play here in the third quarter. So the Bulldogs are still within a possession. Now we got a flag that comes out late. I think we're going to get a horse collar here. Yeah, they're moving up the Bulldogs 15 yards. Horse collar tackle called on the Tigers. And Lamar's is going to get it all the way out to the 44-yard line. I wondered about that, but there was no flag thrown right away. Not really a whole lot of fight on it. And so the Bulldogs will start from their own 44 following the horse collar call. So here is Iverson in the gun. Motions a receiver to the left. A low snap. Throws a screen pass out left side and throws it wide of David Lusink and incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 here for Bulldogs at their own 44-yard line. So Lamar's is really going to want to capitalize on that now. I think that's probably where Jalis was going to get to had he not been horse-collared. And now, Bulldogs have a real chance to quick answer the Tigers. If they can put up 8 points here on this possession, we're back to a tie ball game. Here's Lamar's on 2nd down and 10 from their own 44. Got to get to the Tiger 46. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Motions a receiver right to left. A play action. Iverson trying to keep it himself, and he gets brought down for a loss back to the 43. And it'll be 3rd down and 11 for Lamar's, as they have not been able to go anywhere to start this possession. 3rd down and 11 upcoming for the Bulldogs. And maybe that'll be just 3rd down and 10. Ball is spotted about the 43-yard line, in between the 43 and the 44. So a big down here already. Bulldogs don't want to go 3 and out to start this second half. Here's Iverson in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Motions man to the left side out of the backfield. Iverson drops the throw. Pass over the left seam. Caught by Eckstein. He has 1st down yardage into Tiger territory at the 44. What a great throw from Iverson to Eckstein for 13 yards and a Bulldog 1st down. Just exactly what the doctor ordered. They motion Lusink to the left side to try and bait the corner to bite on a screen, and there went Eckstein on a slant right over the middle. It's 1st and 10 to the Tiger 44. Now Lusink motions out to the right side to make trips. Here's a delayed handoff. Doherty now bounces outside the left side across the 40, up the seam, breaking tackles on his way to the 36-yard line. 8 yards there for Elijah Doherty. On that carry for the Dogs, it makes it 2nd down and 2 for Lamar's to the Spencer 36. 10-19 left in the third quarter, 20-12. Spencer leads Lamar's in this week 8 of the high school football season. Bulldogs head to the Tiger 36 on 2nd and 2. 3 receivers to the right. We call that trips. 1 receiver to the left. Here's Iverson in the gun with Eckstein in the backfield. They motion Eckstein to the right. They put 4 receivers out there. Iverson on an empty backfield trying to keep it himself up the middle. He picks up a yard of the 35-yard line, but not much more. The Tigers shut the door there. A pickup of 1 is going to bring up 3rd down and about a yard. Not much of a gain there for Iverson. 3rd down and about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. And another big down here for the Bulldogs. They are 5 for 8 on their 3rd down conversions here tonight as they try and keep that trend alive, try and keep them moving on 3rd down. Here's 3rd down, a yard and a half. Iverson goes under center. 2 men in the backfield, 3 tight ends. Oh, he tried to get the Tigers to jump. Now Iverson snaps it around the right side, gives it to Doherty, who has 1st down yardage and plenty more across the 35 to the 31. It's a pickup of 4. And more than enough for a Bulldog 1st down. Doherty having himself a ball game. 12 carries, 70 yards rushing. And he has a first down there. The Bulldogs converting well. They're 6 for 9 on third down conversions. 9 minutes left in the third quarter. 20-12. Spencer leads. Here's Iverson. Motions a receiver right to left as we have a flag thrown by our umpire there in the middle of the field. This will be false start on the Bulldogs. And this will back him up 5 yards to the 36. So it'll be first down and 15 here for the Bulldogs from the Tiger 36 now following the false start. So now the Bulldogs will try and recover from it. First and 15, Tiger 36. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Tigers show a blitz. Motion Butcher left to right. They give it to Keon. End around right side of that. Gets tackled for a big loss. Teron Green brings him down back to the 40-yard line. Where is this lines judge going? He almost ruled it down back to the 42. It's a loss of 4 back to the 40. And it'll be second down and 19 there. Nothing doing on that end around. The Tigers have figured that play out. Second down here in about 19 from the Tiger 40. Bulldogs try and dig themselves out of a hole. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right of Iverson in the gun. 1 man off his right side in Elijah Doherty. Iverson, 3-step drop out of the gun. Pass over the middle is wide of Butcher. An excellent effort as we have a late flag that comes out and the pass falling incomplete to Butcher. We'll see what this flag's about. This was after the play on a second down and 18. And, well, what do we got here? Brandon Vanderslice had his shoulder pad poke out of his jersey. He might be trying to argue for a defensive holding here. I don't know what we're going to get. We might get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Now, this is going to go on Lamar's. Or it's going to go on Spencer, excuse me. Nope. It's going to go on Lamar's. I beg your pardon. A personal foul. And it's going to go 15 yards back. And it's going to be third down, I think. Yeah, this is going to back up Lamar's big time all the way back to their own 45. That personal foul called on Vanderslice. I think he was upset with our officiating crew that he did not get a defensive holding called against the player he was blocking. So now after that big personal foul penalty, it's third down and 34. Third and 34 back to the Bulldog 45. 4 receivers. Iverson drops the throw. Pass over the left sideline. Caught by Lusink. And Petzenhauser lights him up at midfield. At the 49-yard line. Back for only a gain of 6 there to Lusink. And it's going to be fourth down and 29. And you got to think the punting unit's coming out here, and there they come. So the Tigers force Lamar's to punt the football here. A couple of penalties really hurt Lamar's. But Fafita has a good chance to try and pin the Tigers down inside the 20, maybe down inside the 10. If he can get a good kickoff here. 7:18 and counting left in the third quarter. It's 20-12. Spencer leads Lamar's. Here's Fafita ready to boot this thing away. He gets a good distance kick. This is fielded inside the 15 by Timmer. Out from the 12 to the 15-20. Stiff arms a couple of defenders down the right sideline, 25-30, and gets clocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Good return there from Timmer. Got him out to the 32, and it'll be first down and 10 for Spencer. First and 10 for the Tigers at their own 32. And so that Spencer offense will come out onto the field. As we have, I think we have a flag on the play. Or what do we have? Our officiating crew, no, we do have a flag. Yes, we do. It's on Spencer, though, so this kick's coming back. I didn't see where that flag was. Oh, it's on the far side. That's why I didn't see where it was, because it was on the other side of the field, completely away from the play. That's a huge, frustrating penalty for Spencer. That kick came the return to the right side of the field. That holding penalty was on the left side of the field, and that is the easiest way to drive your coach bonkers. But here we go. It helps out Lamar's with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Tigers take over from their own 19-yard line. Here is Johnson under center, has an option play right side, keeps it across the 20, and tackled forward at about the 24-yard line. 25, they gave him that 25. Oh, my goodness. These spots are incredibly generous. 6 yards there for Evan Johnson, and it's 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4 here for the Tigers as they try and get back up into the end zone once again and try and make it a 2-possession ball game. Here is Johnson keeping himself. I think he missed his handoff as he picks up 3 yards to the 28. Johnson just kind of fell forward, only 2, to the 27. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. A big chance here for the Bulldog defense to get off the field if they can force a 4th down scenario here deep in Spencer territory. That's the key. It's not so much the 4th down and distance. It's where that football is on the field. You can't really bet a Tiger going for it here. 3rd down and 2. Bulldogs moved but did not go into the neutral zone. Now with 6 seconds on the play clock, Johnson takes the snap under center, keeps it right side, has 1st down yardage across the 29 to the 30. It's 3 yards when he needed 2, and it's a 1st down for the Tigers as Johnson moves the chains to the 30. So a big 1st down there for Spencer. Both sides have been able to be successful on their 3rd down attempts this contest. And there you go. Here is Spencer at 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line, trying to keep this drive alive. And they did that already. See if they can keep it moving. Get into the end zone again. Here is Johnson giving it right side. This is Tigas across the 35-40. Is broken free from the defense, but got tripped up across midfield. A touchdown-saving tackle from either his O-lineman or either his blocker downfield or a Bulldog defender. Either way, it's 24 yards to the Bulldog 46 as Tigas took that thing right up the seam for 24 yards and easily a Spencer 1st down. 92 yards on 10 carries for Reed Tigas, has not gotten into the end zone. And 1st and 10, Lamar's 46. Johnson, he missed the snap a little bit, now hands it off left side. Tigas gets across the 40 to the left seam, 38-yard line. That is 8 yards for Reed Tigas. 2nd down and 2 upcoming. That's 100 yards now for Tigas. 2nd down and 2 for the Tigers of the Bulldog 28. 4:45 and counting left in quarter number 3. Spencer 20, Lamar's 12. It's 2nd down and 2. Bulldog defense wants to make a stand here. Keep them from getting any closer to pay dirt. Here's Johnson under center. Motions a man, has the handoff up the middle. Tigas across the 35, down across the 30, and up to the 28-yard line. 10 yards there for Reed Tigas. He makes it look so effortless, as it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Tigers to the Bulldog 28. What Johnson has been doing now is he takes the snap under center and then runs either right or left like he's going to run a speed option outside, and instead just gives it to Tigas, who runs it right up the middle where the vacated defense has left a lot of field. And it is working for the Tigers. Bulldogs have to figure out a way to stop it here. 1st and 10, they give it to Tigas. Same kind of play across the 25, diving forward to the 21-yard line. That's a pickup of 7 for Reed Tigas. It is 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3 to the Bulldog 21-yard line. Spencer 20, Lars 12. Bulldogs really can't afford Spencer to get into the end zone here, as the Tigers try and grow their lead. 2nd and 2. Johnson runs to his right, out of center. He lost the football on the pitch, and Eckstein picks it up at the 30. Johnson got hit as he pitched the football. It is Bulldog ball at the 30-yard line. What a hit. I didn't see who got the hit, but that is an excellent scoop by Eckstein. And the Bulldogs have the football at the 30. He got him right as Johnson was trying to pitch it out. And Eckstein recovered it. It is 1st and 10 for Lamar's at their own 30. So here comes the Bulldog offense. 3:26 left in the third quarter. It remains a 1-possession game. Here we go. Bulldogs hoping to use that to get some momentum. As Iverson leads his offense out onto the field. They need to get another player in there before this first play. 6 seconds on the play clock. Iverson in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 3 seconds. Takes the snap, drops back to throw, faces pressure, rolls out to his right, gets away from one sacker, throws it wide of Keon Butcher and incomplete over the head of the receiver on the right side. Good job, though, by Iverson. He evaded enough tacklers to just be able to throw that thing away and force 2nd down and 10 instead of 2nd down and a mile. 3:19 left in the third quarter, 20-12. Spencer leads. The Tigers got down near the red zone and came up empty thanks to a fumble from Evan Johnson, picked up by Cal Eckstein. Here's 2nd down and 10 as Iverson lines up in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. The Tigers stack the box, motion a man out of the backfield there for Lamar's. The Tigers rush 6, handoff up the middle. Doherty trying to get out of the pile. He has nowhere to go. Doherty picks up maybe a yard, not really. Only a yard, if that, to the 31. They'll just put it back at the same line of scrimmage. No gain there for Doherty. It is 3rd down and 10. Bulldogs need something here. Keep their drive alive. They've been good on 3rd down this season, or this contest especially. We'll see what they got here. 3rd down and 10. Bulldog 30. 2:43 and counting left in the third. Here is Iverson in the gun. Motions a man into the backfield. Drops back to throw. Iverson looks over the right seam and throws it wide of Derek Allen and incomplete. There was contact over there. No call. It'll be 4th and 10 on the incompletion. 4th and 10, and out comes the punting unit following that incompletion. It was either an overthrown ball of Derek Allen or a ball short of Keon Butcher. 4th down and 10. Here comes Fafita to punt this one away. The Bulldogs go 3 and out following their recovery of a Spencer fumble. And so here is Fafita to boot this thing away. He gets it off. Good kick. High spiraling kick. This is fielded at the 32 by Timmer. Taken out middle of the field. 35-40 juking tackles. And it gets smashed at the 43-yard line of Lamar's. Or Spencer, excuse me, of Spencer at the Tiger 43. Tigers take over, 2:23 left in the third quarter. This broadcast of a Bulldog football on KLEM made possible by Lamar's Agri Center, Advance Eye Healthcare, Hy-Vee, Siouxland Glass, Cruz & Cruz Accounting, OH Livermore Construction, Williams & Company, American Bank, Clausen's Clothing, Easy Clean Car Wash, Floyd Valley Healthcare, Rex Winkle Funeral Home, Taco John's, and Van Sanitation. Our great sponsors bringing you the Bulldogs football team each and every contest on KLAM. 1st and 10 of the 43. Johnson gives it right side. It's Tegas across the 45, outside the numbers, across midfield. And they rule him down at the Bulldog 49. That's a pickup of 8 for Spencer to the Bulldog 49. And it will be 2nd down and 2. 2nd down and 2 here for the Tigers into Bulldog territory. The 8-yard carry by Reed Tegas. 125 rushing yards. I mean, my goodness, he is just carrying the load here for the Tigers offensively. 2nd and 2, Bulldog 49. Evan Johnson gives it again to Tegas, but that time he spun out of a tackle and has 1st down across the 45 to the 44, pickup of 5. And easily enough for another Tiger 1st down. 5 yards there for Reed Tegas. As it is moving the chains again for the Tigers. 1.5 minutes to play in quarter number 3. It is Spencer 20, Lamar's 12. 1st and 10 for the Tigers of the Bulldog 44. Here's Johnson under center. 3 men in the backfield. Has an option. Does not give it to Tegas. Keeps himself right side across the 40 to the 35. Stood up. They say he's still up at the 34. They finally rule him down as he picks up 1st down yardage to the 34. Wow, they let that play keep going a lot. Evan Johnson picks up 10 yards to the Bulldog 34. Has 1st down yardage just barely. Just enough for a 1st down. 1:09 left to play in the third quarter. Again, it's 20-12. Spencer leads Lamar's. Bulldogs and Tigers fighting for their playoff lives here in Class 4A. Both teams kind of in that bubble territory of the RPI. Johnson pitches it left. Timmer looking for the sweeper on the left side. Has the 30. Broke a tackle, 25. And gets out of bounds with first down yardage on the left sideline of the 23. Gavin Timmer picks up 11. And has enough for a Tiger first down. 11 yards there. That's Gavin Timmer who carried the football. He has not touched the football running-wise in this contest, but he's been a great returner breaking tackles. Now the Tigers first and 10 of the Bulldog 23-yard line. 45 seconds left in the third. Tigers will probably end up running out the fourth quarter clock. Johnson. The fake give. He keeps himself right side 20, 15-10. Race to the pylon. He's in. That's a Spencer touchdown. Evan Johnson, his fourth rushing touchdown of the season, first of the ball game. That one from 23 yards out. And the Tigers take a 14-point lead over Lamar's. It is 26-12. Spencer out in front. Now, just a great drive for the Tigers. They had no problem getting into the end zone. 23-yard score from Evan Johnson, the quarterback for for Spencer, excuse me. As he had a pitch, but elected just to keep it around the right side. Now Isaac Peterson's point after kick is through the uprights and good. 27-12. Spencer with the lead over Lamar's. And it comes with 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter. We're going to break in. We'll come back. Bulldogs get the football when we return to Spencer on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's the corner for fashion. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's. For men's, young men's, and ladies' clothing, a shoe department, and formal wear too. In-store alterations, gift cards, and personal service. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's.
This is Elijah Doherty, and I play running back on the Lamar's football team. You are listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM Clem.
We welcome you back to Spencer at Dale Norton Field. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's. 38.5 seconds left to play in the third quarter, and the Tigers finish off a 5-play, 57-yard drive in a minute and 45 seconds with a 23-yard touchdown run from quarterback Evan Johnson. And the Tigers lead at 27-12 over Lamar's in this Week 8 contest of the 4A high school football season. And it'll be Hyder ready to boot this thing away. This is a squibbing kick, fielded the 32 cleanly by Tegan Kazel. He takes it to the right hash, 35-40. Good job by Kazel, like fielding a ground ball in baseball. He carries it out to the 40-yard line. And that's where Lamar's will start this drive, first down and 10. This two-possession deficit Lamar's sees themselves in makes me think that it is crunch time. It has not been this spread out all night. And now Lamar's really needs to score here in this possession. I think this is must-score territory for the Bulldogs. Here they go on offense. Iverson in the gun. He fakes the give to Doherty, keeps himself around the left side, doesn't get a block, gets across the 40. Flag comes out of the 43-yard line. This might go on the Tigers. We'll see. They threw that really close to the contact point. And I don't know, we might get a Tiger. Nope, a holding penalty on the Bulldogs. Wow, they threw that thing really close to the point of contact, and I did not see a block anywhere near where Iverson got hit. But evidently they got a penalty there. Back 10 yards. The Bulldogs will net a loss of 7. Back to the 33. So it'll be first down and 17 for Lamar's with 25.5 seconds left in the third quarter. First down and 17 here as Iverson lines up two receivers on either side. Now he moves Jalis into the backfield. Out of the pistol set, two receivers right, one receiver left. Iverson now motions Jalis to the left side. Knee-high snap, three-step drop. Iverson pass over the middle. That is incomplete. Threw it wide of Eckstein. That thing was almost picked off by Timmer, but the pass falling incomplete forces second down and 17. That thing was almost tailor-made for Timmer to have an interception. Luckily, the Bulldogs are getting that football back. Would have been Timmer's second pick of the year. Instead, it is second down and 17 with 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Probably your last play before the fourth quarter here. Iverson lines up with 2 receivers right. He gives it to Jalis on a jet sweep right side out of the motion. And Jalis picks up a couple yards to the 35-yard line. Third down and 15, and that will be the end of 3 quarters of football. Our score, Lamar's 12, Spencer 27. We head to the fourth quarter of this contest. Bulldogs have some work to do. They'll have third down and 15 from their own 35 to start the fourth quarter. Back in 1 minute with the fourth on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
At the Pitchfork in Lamar's, located in the old Walmart building, we have a full line of both Toro and Steel products. Not only do we sell the products, we also service them. For more information, check out our website, www.pitchforkag.com, or give us a call at 712-540-4304.
Who has time to sit and wait and wait and wait to wash your car? Choose Easy Clean Car Wash. We'll have you in and out in under 4 minutes with a shine that will make people talk. Easy Clean Car Wash, making it easy. Just east of Hy-Vee on 12th Street, Lamar's.
Floyd Valley Therapies. Whether you have experienced an injury, accident, had surgery, or are dealing with chronic pain, we are here to offer personalized care to every patient every time. Learn more about our extensive services at floydvalley.org.
This is Drayden DeBoer, middle linebacker on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM. Third down and 15, start of the fourth quarter as Iverson drops back to throw. Pass deep over the right sideline, caught by Jalis, 35-30, 25, and deep into Tiger territory at the 20-yard line. Oh, that is a clutch play from Tyler Iverson to Connor Jalis. He picks up 44 yards to the Spencer 21, and the Bulldogs are back in it as they have first down and 10 deep into Tiger territory at the 21. Here is Iverson, 2 receivers on either side. Start of the fourth quarter, low snap, screen pass right side. Butcher takes it down the sideline, 15, stepped out of bounds at the 15. Pickup of 6 there for Keon Butcher. It's 2nd and 4. Well, I think the coaching staff might have laid into Lamar's a little bit. As, boy, what a good start to this fourth quarter. They're trying to score quickly and trying to get their defense to make a stop here. 2nd down and 4, Tiger 15, 4 receivers. Iverson gives it up the middle. Doherty has first down yards to the 10, breaking tackles and tackled down to the 6. 9 yards there for Elijah Doherty. It'll be first down and goal for the Bulldogs from the Tiger 6 as they start this fourth quarter with a bang. Down 15, the Bulldogs have first and goal at the 6. Handoff up the middle, delayed to Doherty, right side, couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. He loses a yard to the 7. Loss of 1 there for Elijah Doherty. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 7. And a Bulldog is slow to get up. No, that is not a good sight. Bulldog offensive line has been playing well here tonight. Now have to attend to an injured dog on the field. 11:06 to play in regulation. Spencer 27, Lamar's 12. While they attend to the injured Bulldog, let's thank our sponsors bringing you this contest of Bulldog football here on KLEM. Sponsors like Prime Bank, Iowa State Bank, Julie Hurt, Realtor at Century 21 ProLink, Timmons Construction, Tenninger Insurance, Galen Catholic Schools, CNOS, Klein Insulation, Wilchin Construction, Stratmeyer Home Improvement Center, Hummer's Lawn Care, Pease Pizza House, Universal Windows Direct, Top Notch Automotive, Exit Realty Midwest, and Premier Communications. Some great sponsors bringing you Bulldog football here on KLEM. Of course, if the Bulldogs make the playoffs, we'll have all the coverage for you on KLEM. Of Of course, they're going to need this win tonight to do so, and they're down 27-12 to Spencer. Score update from Jim Lorenzen Field, looking like Galen Catholic's going to punch their ticket to the playoffs. In Class A, they're leading Alta Aurelia 22-3. Again, Galen Catholic leading Alta Aurelia 22-3. The score of that contest in the fourth quarter at Jim Lorenzen Field. So excellent job for the Jays, looking to make their 16th playoff appearance in program history. As left tackle Dylan Walking Eagle has to be helped off the field by the trainer for Lamar's. A definite limp there for Walking Eagle. He's done for sure on this play, on this drive, I would say. See if he comes back in later. That's not a good sight. Walking Eagle has been a solid left tackle there for Lamar's in this contest, and now I think they're going to put Tay Salette out there. Yeah, Salette now comes in to play offensive line as the Bulldogs are trying to get that momentum back, get back in the end zone. It's second down and goal from about the 7 or 8 yard line for Lamar's. Now we're going to be ready to go again. 11:06 to play in the fourth quarter. 27-12 Spencer. The Bulldogs trying to cut into the deficit. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Motions the receiver. Jalis takes the end around sweep. Left side trying to get to the corner. He can't. He's brought down for a loss of 3. Back to the 10. It'll be third down and goal for Lamar's. Back to the Spencer 10. Oh, you really don't want to leave the goal-to-go scenario without scoring, but Lamar's is threatening doing that. They have third and goal from the 10. Here's Iverson. 2 receivers on either side of him. Doherty off his right hip. Third down and goal from the 10. Iverson, a knee-high snap. 3-step drop out of the gun. He rolls out to his right, looking to throw. To the back of the end zone, he overthrew his target and incomplete. Looking for Derek Allen. It's going to be fourth down and 10. Is it 4-down territory for the Bulldogs? A field goal doesn't really do you any good. It just cuts the deficit down to 12, which is still a 2-score game. Yeah, this is definitely 4-down territory here for Lamar's. The huge play, potentially game-deciding play here on 4th and goal from the 10. 2 receivers left and 1 receiver right. Game probably comes down on this play. 4th and goal from the 10. Here's Iverson. Motions a receiver left to right. He gives it to Butcher, who gave it back to Lusing around the left side to the 5. Punches into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown. And a flag comes out late, but that score is going to stand for David Lusing. It is 27-18. Spencer leads with 10:19 left in the ball game. We had a flag come out late. Lusing's into the end zone on the ground for the second time this season. Third time this season, beg your pardon. Second time tonight. We'll see what this flag's all about. Should not cancel the touchdown in any way. Our white hat will give us our ruling, though. What an excellent run. They executed that double reverse to perfection. We have both teams pick up unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Those penalties offset. It's a touchdown for Lamar's. 10-yard score from David Lusink on the reverse. And the Bulldogs trail 27-18. Now it is Kabongo for the point after try, hold by Kazel. Spencer jumped the kick, but missed the block. The point after is good. And there was a flag on the play as well, as Michael Jordan roughed the kicker. He roughed the kicker. The kick's going to count, as somehow Kabongo got that thing around the rusher. So it is 27-19. 27-19. Spencer holds a lead. And our officials are going to discuss the flag with Coach Ken Vigdahl. So I think Ken can take that. Coach Vigdahl can take that on the kickoff. We'll see. See what they got here. Running into the holder. Oh. Okay, interesting. I've never heard of running into the holder. We've got that. The 5 yards attached to the kickoff. So the Bulldogs trail 27-19. 10-19 to play in the fourth. Back after this with Bulldog football on KLEM Lamar's.
Young and old alike enjoy the competition of high school sports. Some participate, some watch, and some remember how it was. It's only a game, but it offers great life lessons and memories that last a lifetime. A few thoughts from Dan and Lori Rexwinkle of Rexwinkle Funeral Homes in Lamar's and Akron.
A little post-game snack tonight at Taco John's and Lamar's. Twilight tacos. Hard shell tacos, 99 cents. And soft shell tacos, $1.29. Ole the day at Taco John's and Lamar's.
This is Brandon Vanderslice, O-lineman on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, Clem.
We welcome you back to Bulldog Football here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamar's, and also online video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. We want to shout out all of you who are watching live on our YouTube channel, courtesy of sponsors Pitchfork Ag, Northwest Bank, Pease Pizza House, and Julie Hurd, our realtor at Century 21 Pro Link. Thanks to all of our great sponsors bringing you the Bulldogs here on KLEM tonight. 27-19, Spencer leads Lamar's. Bulldogs ready to kick this one away. Kabongo sends a high right-footed end-over-end kick. This is fielded right sideline by Petzenhauser. Taken out to the middle of the field, 15, 20, 25. Kazel hits him, brings him down to the 30-yard line. Petzenhauser with a good return, though, out to the 30-yard line for Carter Petzenhauser. First down and 10 for the Tigers from their own 30. 10-11 to play in the ball game. And it is Spencer leading Lamar's 27-19. That is a one-score game. Lamar's can't take a lead with one possession, but they can tie it with one possession. So here comes the Tiger offense. Bulldog defense is looking to make a big stand here, get the ball back for their offense, and give themselves a chance here tonight. Evan Johnson under center, ready for some option plays. He takes the snap, gives it up the middle. Ball came out. Lamar's has it. It's Bulldog football at the 30. The handoff was bad. Tigas fumbled the ball. Lamar's has it in Spencer territory. 10:06 to play. Can you believe it? The second fumble from Spencer gives the Bulldogs the ball at the 31. Tigas fumbled it. Lamar's picks it up. They're down 8, and the Bulldog offense is back on the field. Oh, my goodness. The second turnover for Spencer is catastrophic. Bulldogs have it at the 30 of Spencer with 10:06 to play. Now the Bulldogs down 8, need to score again. Can their offense do it? That's one way to get your defense off the field. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Spencer 30. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Iverson in the gun with 2 men in the backfield. Takes the snap, 3-step drop, looking to throw. Rolls out to his right as nobody open and chucks it out of bounds. An excellent play there by Iverson. A flag comes out at the middle of the field. This is going to be the Bulldogs for holding. Oh, no. Back at the 28-yard line at the middle of the field where Iverson was rolling out to his right. The holding penalty is called. Or excuse me, this is going to be all the way back to the 35. They got this hold near the throw. And so it's going to end up basically being a loss of 15 as they had that spot of the foul at the 35-yard line. Bulldogs are going to get it now at the Spencer 45 with 1st and 25. That is a terrible penalty to commit in that scenario. Iverson did all he could to extend the play to be able to chuck that thing out of bounds. And now with 10 minutes to play in the ball game, it is Spencer 27, Lamar's 19. 1st down and 25 for the Bulldogs at the Spencer 45. Here's Iverson in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Iverson motions Lusink out of the backfield left side. Iverson throws, looking right side, chucks it deep over the sideline. 50-50 ball is picked off by Spencer. Out of the 13-yard line, Gavin Timmer has the interception. And the Tigers have 1st and 10 from their own 13. A turnover for the Bulldogs results in a turnover. That's Campbell Wessels with the interception. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 13. Plenty of time still, but that felt like an opportunity for the Bulldogs to really capitalize on a turnover. Again, lots of time, under 10 minutes to play in this ball game. A quick 3 and out here really does the job just as well. Lamar's jumps into the neutral zone before this first play, and so it'll be 1st and 5 for the Tigers at their own 18-yard line. Right away, a penalty, and I know Coach Vigdahl is not going to be happy about that. It's going to be 1st and 5 here for the Tigers from their own 18. Broadcast of Bulldog football on KLEM made possible by Timmons Construction, Campbell's Lawn and Landscaping, Colbeck Hay and Grinding, Perspective Insurance, and Hummer's Lawn Service. 1st down and 5 from the 18. This is Johnson keeping it right side, and the Bulldogs have him for only a 2-yard gain of the 20. That pickup of 2 is going to set up 2nd down and 3 as the Tigers work to get their way out of the red zone. It is Spencer 27. It is Lamar's 19. 9.5 to play in regulation. And we have a final score from Jim Lorenzen Field, I do believe. 22-3 is going to be the final there on homecoming. Here's the handoff up the middle. Johnson giving it to Tigas. Reed Tigas picks up a yard to the 21. It's 3rd down and 2. Bulldogs might be able to hold this one. The Bulldogs might be able to hold this one from the 21-yard line. Oh, if they can hold a 1st and 5 scenario, this would be huge. 3rd down and 2 for the Tigers from their own 21. Under 9 minutes to play in regulation. Tigers 27, Bulldogs 19. Here's 3rd down and 2. Evan Johnson under center, looking for an option. He pitches it to Ron Green, looking for the corner, right side. DeBoer hits him, spins off him. He's still behind the 20. Broke a tackle left sideline. Here he comes, 25-30, 35-40, all the way down the sideline. Nobody will catch him. Teron Green scores. It's a Tiger touchdown from 78 yards out, and Spencer takes a 33-19 lead over Lamar's. I cannot believe it. No flags on the play, and Teron Green runs it in from 78 yards out. And the Tigers' lead is 14. Teron Green took that pitch around the right side, and it looked like, for a moment, Bulldogs were going to be able to have him wrapped up. And instead, he just came back all the way around the left side and gets it into the end zone from 78. Unbelievable. The snap bounces to Petzenhauser now on the point after try, rolls out to his left, and he gets in for a 2-point conversion to add on to it. 2-point conversion here for Carter Petzenhauser, and the Tigers' lead is 16, 35 to 19 our score. Spencer leading Lamar's in this Class 4A District 1 contest. We will get a break. We'll come back. Bulldogs are going to get the football back, down 16. Back with more after this on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
It takes a strong body and a strong mind to make you an athlete. So train hard and play smart. Play with confidence and always expect the unexpected. This message was brought to you by Van Sanitation and Recycling, proud supporters of local athletics.
Prime Bank is pleased to support educational opportunities at Galen Catholic and Lamar's community. We're proud to support our students in the classroom, on the playing field, in the band room, on stage, or in any extracurricular activity. Prime Bank works hard to help all of our children excel in their endeavors.
Member FDIC.
This is Caleb Beckstein, quarterback on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Spencer on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's. Spencer with a 78-yard rushing touchdown from Teron Green. Now lead this one 35-19 with 8:25 left here in the ball game. Spencer ready to kick this one away with Braden Hyder. As the Tigers, well, they took advantage of a big play and scored. Now Hyder sends a squibber. This one bounces over Kazel. He fields it, though, at the 27-yard line. Takes it out right hash 30, 35, and Kazel brought down forward to the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. And this thing's not over yet, but, boy, it is looking difficult with 8:20 to play. Down 16. Lamar's has it from their own 36-yard line. And you need some kind of quick score. You need a quick drive. You can't have that slow, methodical drive you had in the second quarter. You need to be moving. You need to be hustling. You need to score quick so you can get your defense back out there and try and make a stop. It's got to be quick here for Lamar's, otherwise their chances of winning this game is over. Here is Iverson, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. On 1st and 10, motions Lusink out of the backfield left side. Iverson, 3-step drop out of the gun, chucks it deep down the right sideline for Eckstein, and well overthrew him and incomplete. Only 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Well, right now, not so much good news for Lamar's football, but good news for Galen Catholic football. They take down Alta Aurelia by a final score of 22-3. Galen Catholic punches their 16th ticket to the playoffs in program history. So we've got a penalty on the play. We've got roughing the passer. Oh, excuse me. Well, there's some good news there for Lamar's football. The roughing the passer penalty is going to move them up all the way to the Spencer 49-yard line. Penalty on that play. 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs, out to midfield basically at the Spencer 49. So we'll take that. That was not what I thought was going to end up happening. Here's Lusing motioning right to left. They give it to Lusing on an end around left side, trying to get to the corner. Can't. He's brought down on the left seam of the 48-yard line, a pickup of a yard. And it'll be 2nd down and 9 as a player on the field slow to get up. It is a Bulldog just a little slow to get up. David Lusing was slow to get up, and that's not a player you can afford to lose here in this contest. He has been a golden boy for you in this one. All of his running capabilities, he has played one heck of a game. And Lusing has to come out for one play because they blew the whistle for him. So with Galen Catholic winning tonight over Alta Aurelia, we'll have playoff coverage of Galen Catholic football coming up next week Friday. We don't know who the Jays will play. We'll find that out coming up tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock from the Iowa High School Athletic Association. 2nd down and 9. Bulldogs at the Tiger 48-yard line. Iverson, 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers right. Motions Jalis to the right side as a receiver. He pump fakes the screen. Iverson looking to throw. Has some time now. Rolls out to his left. He's going to keep it. 45. Deep into Tiger territory. 40. Gives himself out of bounds. Steps out of bounds at the 41. A pickup of 7 there for Tyler Iverson. And it's going to be 2nd down and 2. 2nd and 2 to the Tiger 41. 7:41 to play in the ball game. Spencer 35, Lamar's 19. Not over yet. It's going to take a tall climb here for Lamar's to get back into this one. 3rd down and 1. Iverson under center, gives it right side. Doherty his 1st down yardage, cuts back 35, left hash. He's breaking a tackle down to the 30. He is an overachiever. Elijah Doherty picks up 11 when he needed 1, and it's a 1st down for Lamar's deeper into Spencer territory at the Tiger 30. They're going to hustle here. 1st and 10 from the Tiger 30. Iverson under center goes right back to Doherty around the right side. He has some positive yardage again down to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 3 there for Doherty, and it is 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. They keep things moving, and we have a injured Bulldog, though, on the field. Slow to get up. Keon Butcher able to now limp off the field under his own power. And that was a quick down there for Butcher, so he's going to have to exit the field, though. He can't play this next play. And they're going to bring all these teams that just huddled up quickly back onto the field. They're going to roll the clock here. Lamar's going to have to hustle. 7:12 to play in the ball games. Lamar's got to get to the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down and 7. Tiger 27-yard line. 35-19 Spencer leads. Now 7 minutes to play. Only 10 seconds on the play clock. Lamar's is ready, though. Iverson going to line up under center. Going to go to an unbalanced line here with a tight end on the left. Iverson, he play actions, throws deep over the left sideline, has Eckstein to the 5, into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown. Lamar's went with the unbalanced line, and wide open down the field was Cal Eckstein for a 27-yard pitch and catch touchdown, and the Bulldogs now trail 35-25 in this Class 4A District 1 contest. The Bulldogs now they need to come up with a 2-point conversion play, because now you're down 10. Kicking a point after does not do you any good. What a play call, though. Can you believe that? Here they go for 2. Iverson all by himself with a gun. Motions a receiver into the slot for Fafita. Iverson's going to throw on the two-point conversion. Gets away from the first would-be sacker. Rolls out to his right, looking for the pylon. He knocked the pylon over. Got in for the two-point conversion. It remains a one-score game, 35-27, as the Bulldogs keep it close. 6:45 to play. This one's not over yet. We'll take a break here. Tigers will get the football, and the Bulldogs will look for a big stop on defense. 35-27. Spencer leads, 6:45 to play. Back with more Bulldog football after this timeout. You're listening to Lamar's football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
Being on the winning team in Northwest Iowa for over 130 years, Iowa State Bank is a proud supporter of all our area high school sports teams.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Hi, this is Julie Hurt with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's, your local real estate expert dedicated to results. Whether buying or selling a home, call me, Julie Hurt, with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's at 540-7757. That's 540-7757.
This is Reese Spieler, tight end on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you. It's a one-score game, 35-27 in favor of Spencer. Bulldogs have the kickoff here. Kabongo approaches and sends a line drive kick. That one's going to roll out of bounds on the far sideline. This will be a legal kick procedure, and Spencer's going to get some good field position out of it. But the big news now for Lamar's, they're back within a score. It's an 8-point game thanks to a touchdown pass, 27-yard touchdown pass from Tyler Iverson to Caleb Eckstein. And now, as they call the free kick violation on Lamar's. Bulldogs finished off that 5-play, 64-yard drive in a minute and 35 seconds. Bulldogs are actually going to re-kick this one. Spencer's going to make them try again. And the Bulldogs will kick it from their own 35-yard line. What an excellent play. I mean, just all around from Iverson to Eckstein for the big score. Lamar's now down a possession, and Iverson, who was facing all kinds of pressure, rolled out to his right on the two-point conversion and got in for the two-point score to make it a one-possession game. Here's Kabongo ready to try again. Sends this good kick up the left sideline again, and this is going to roll out of bounds once again. Another free kick violation for the Bulldogs. And I think Spencer's going to make him re-kick again. Why not? Lamar's trying this squibber. And the Tigers are going to accept it. They're going to make the Bulldogs kick from the 30. And they're going to re-kick this one from the 30. And, well, this is just going to only add up into better field position here for Spencer. The Bulldogs trying to squib it, and Kabongo can't keep it in bounds. Going to see if they can try and re-kick it or something. I don't know. At this point, you just kind of want to send one to the near side of the field if you've been trying to attack that narrow side. The narrow side on the far side of the field is where Bulldogs have been trying to go after. But we'll see what they try and do now. Kicking from the 30-yard line following back-to-back free kick violations. Kabongo approaches. Let's see if he can keep it in bounds this time. He sends that one to the far sideline, and this is fielded by Petzenhauser at the 25. That one would have gone out of bounds again. Takes it right sideline, 30, 35, 40. And Petzenhauser tackled on the far side of the 42-yard line. So for Spencer, that ends up working out. They get some really good field position out of it. Carter Petzenhauser out of bounds at the Tiger 43. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Spencer right there. And the Bulldog defense's goal, pretty simple, but not easily executed. Try and get the Tiger offense off the field as quick as possible. Get that Bulldog offense back out there and trying to make it a one-possession game. It's 35-27. Spencer leads. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 43. It's Evan Johnson under center. 3 men in the backfield. He gives it straight up the middle. Reed Tigas across the 45 to the 49. 6-yard carry there for Reed Tigas. And it's 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4 here on the 6-yard carry by Reed Tigas. I want to remind you to tune in tomorrow morning starting at 8:05, we'll have our KLEM Coaches Corner. Talking to Coach Ken Vigdahl and Coach Jeremy Schindler. Of course, Coach Schindler is going to have some good things to talk about with us. Jays are going back to the playoffs for the first time since 2017. Galen with the win over Alta Aurelia tonight, 22-3. So the Jays making their 16th playoff appearance. We'll hear from Coach Schindler coming up tomorrow morning. Under 6 minutes to play here in this one. 2nd down and 4. Johnson fakes the handoff, keeps it himself left side as first down yardage. So the 46-yard line, that's 5 yards, and a first down for the Tigers now into Bulldog territory. 5 yards there for Evan Johnson, who is having himself a great game running the football for the Tigers. Not a whole lot to speak of for his passing game. As it'll be first down and 10 for Spencer from the Bulldog 46. 9:22 to play, or excuse me, 5:32 to play in this ball game. Looking at the wrong clock there, I guess. As this is first down and 10, Bulldog 46. Johnson fakes the handoff, keeps it around the left side, and is tackled forward at the 40-yard line. That is a pickup of 6. It's 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4 there for Johnson on the carry. He has been running that option to perfection. Of course, he's been running it all season. I would hope so, but really working now for the Tiger offense, who is leading by 8 and just trying to milk out this clock. Bulldogs do have all 3 timeouts remaining. Keep that in mind should they need to start using them here soon. Tigers have got it down to 4:45 left in the ball game. Again, it's 35-27. Spencer leads. 2nd down and 4. Handoff up the middle. Not much doing there. As Reed Tigas picks up 3 yards to the 37. It's 3rd down and 1 now. Bulldogs have a chance to get this Tiger offense off the field. If they can make a stand here on 3rd down and 1. It's going to be tough. This Tiger offense has been able to pick up first downs with ease tonight. Not had a whole lot of a problem here. See if the Bulldog defense can pin their ears back, make a play. 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldog 37-yard line. 4:04 left in the ball game. Tigers are milking that clock down. Johnson under center, 3 men on the backfield. Johnson gives it straight up the middle. Tigas has the first down to the 35-yard line, a pickup of 2. First down and 10 for Spencer to the Bulldog 35. Now you start wondering if Coach Vigdahl goes to his bank of timeouts. Under 4 minutes to play. Might be a little early for that. I'll say that. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, but it might be a little early to go to that bank of timeouts yet. He has all 3 left. The goal when you start using the timeouts is to force a turnover on downs, force a punt, something like that. If you can't, well, that starts making you wonder. 1st and 10, Bulldog 35. Here is Evan Johnson. He keeps it himself. A sweep right side across the 30. Still has his footing and has close to the marker to the 26. A pickup of 9. And there for Evan Johnson. It's 2nd down and a short one. 2nd down and a short one for Evan Johnson. As the Tigers are not missing by much for first down yardage. 3 minutes to play in regulation. It is 35-27 Spencer. Tigers are in no hurry to snap this football. As the Tigers looking to make the playoffs. They're 14th in the RPI rankings currently. They need to be in the top 16 to make the playoffs. 2nd down and less than a yard. Johnson. I think he kept it himself. And he did, up to the 21. Evan Johnson with the keeper, picks up 5 yards. It's 1st down and 10. As Spencer moves the chains once again. 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Bulldog 21. 2.5 to play, and now Coach Vigdahl's got to use his timeouts, I think, here. If they can get a good stop here on 1st down, he's definitely going to utilize his timeouts. I think they might be preloading one over there already. Well, we'll see. Here's 1st and 10, Bulldog 21-yard line, 2:12 to play. Johnson under center, play clock under 5, snaps it, gives it up the middle. No, Johnson kept it himself, right side across the 15, down to the 10. And he's got the first down, 11 yards there for Evan Johnson. And that's a Tiger first down. It's going to be first down and goal. Evan Johnson now has 101 yards rushing. It's going to be first and goal to go. 1:55 and counting left in the contest. And now it sounds a little dumb, but you might almost want to let Spencer score here. Tigers might start kneeling it down, though. I wouldn't blame them if they did. Johnson lines up under center. He keeps it right hash. Tackled by Doherty at the 8. And a timeout here from Lamar's. Timeout on the field after the pickup of 3 to the 7. It'll be second down and goal. When we return to Spencer, Bulldogs want a timeout. They get it. We'll take a timeout with Coach Vigdahl. Back after this on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
Since 1932, Tenninger Insurance has been providing the area with dependable insurance coverage. A.J. Tenninger continues the tradition as an independent insurance agent dedicated to serving you. Tenninger Insurance, Plymouth Street, Lamar's. Galen Catholic School, excellence in education, leadership through Christ. For information, check their website at galencatholic.org.
This is Derek Allen on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. Daniel Versteg with you here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's. Also online video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Minute 29 to play in the ball game. It is 35-27. Spencer with the lead over Lamar's. Second down and goal here for the Tigers of the Bulldog 8. 2 timeouts remaining here for Lamar's. And Bulldog 7-yard line, I beg your pardon. Bulldogs with 2 timeouts left. It's second and goal for Spencer. Tigers have played one heck of a game, and they are utilizing this clock to their advantage right now. Just running it down. Here's Johnson under center. 3 men in the backfield. This is a pitch play left side. Gavin Timmer looking toward the left sideline. 5 broke a tackle. Tackled down to the 3. And a pickup of 4 there for Gavin Timmer. And a timeout from Coach Ken Vigdahl. So timeout on the field after the 4-yard carry from Timmer. Timeout from Coach Vigdahl. He has 1 remaining. It's third down and goal from the 3. We'll take this time really quick to thank our sponsors, bringing you Bulldog football each and every road contest here on KLAM. Sponsors like Murphy, Collins, and McGill, Arnold Motor Supply, Siouxland Glass, Holzman Trucking, Iowa Abstract and Title Company, and Maurer Johnson Funeral Home are great sponsors. Also want to thank our video sponsors, bringing to you coverage on the KLAM Radio YouTube channel. Sponsors like Pease Pizza House, Pitchfork Ag, as well as Northwest Bank and Julie Hertz, a realtor at Century 21 ProLink. Thanks to all of our video sponsors who have made our football video coverage possible. Of course, the Iowa High School Athletic Association has a bit more restrictive rules when it comes to postseason video streaming, so we will not have a video stream next week of Galen Catholic football in their playoff contest, whoever they end up going up against. We'll have an audio stream on our YouTube channel, but no video, of course, with the restrictive playoff rules from the High School Athletic Association. Third down and goal here for Spencer. The Bulldogs maybe trying to just keep Tigers out of the end zone here. 1 timeout left, minute 15 to play. Here is Evan Johnson under center. Couple men in the backfield. He gives it straight up the middle. Tigas dances around one tackler, dives into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown, and that should do it. Reed Tigas, a 3-yard score into the end zone. And the Tigers go up 41-27 in this Class 4A District 1 affair. And it'll be Isaac Peterson to kick the point after try. As Spencer caps off an 11-play, 57-yard drive. And here's the most important part of it. They were able to take 5 minutes and 28 seconds off the clock. Oh boy, Isaac Peterson for the point after try to try and put the cherry on top of this game. Snap, hold, point after kick through the uprights and good. 42-27. Spencer leading Lamar's in this Class 4A District 1 Week 8 contest. Bulldogs will get the football. Minute 11 left in the ball game. Back with more Bulldog football after this on KLAM.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
This is David Lusink, wide receiver on the Lamar's football team. You're listening to Bulldog Football on 1410 AM 96.9 FM KLEM.
We welcome you back to Dale Norton Field in Spencer. The nail in the coffin there as Spencer scores a touchdown on an 11-play, 57-yard drive. Reed Tigas finishing it off. That is his first touchdown run of the ball game, oddly enough. He has 20 carries, 150 yards, and just now gets into the end zone as Spencer holds a 42-27 lead over the Mars, and we'll probably see that lead to the conclusion of the contest as Braden Hyder ready to send a high right-footed end-over-end kick. This is fielded at the 21-yard line by Nolan Cass, taken out 25-30. And not much more as he got hit at the 31 and is ruled down a forward progress at the 35. So the Bulldogs will get the football, 4 seconds left to play for Lamar's at their own 35-yard line. 1:04 left in regulation. Bulldogs will have one final chance to try and score. And, well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I think Lamar's had to win this contest to have a chance at the playoffs. 4-4 record heading into Week 9. A 5-4 record, even if they beat Fort Dodge, is going to be a really tall task to try and make the RPI top 16. I think this probably ends Lamar's playoff chances. Again, there's still the chance that it doesn't hurt them as bad as I think it will, but it's not going to look good here for Lamar's in the RPI. Iverson with an empty backfield, 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right, drops back to throw, rolls out right, throws it toward the near sideline. Throws it wide and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 upcoming with 58 seconds left in the ball game. And I think this cements Spencer's case for a playoff football team. No question. At 6-2, I don't know how you keep them out in any RPI system. Fort Dodge is probably now into the playoffs too. They were dominating Denison Schleswig, and they have a 6-2 record. Their district record is not impressive. But that overall record, very impressive. 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Dropping back to throw. Iverson rolling out to his right. Throws it out of bounds. Right sideline. He had no one to go to once again. And Tyler Iverson forces 3rd down and 10 on the incompletion. 53 seconds to play. Spencer's going to improve to 6-2 heading into Week 9. Tigers will be 3-1 in the district. Of course, what matters now is the RPI standings. Lamar's going to fall to 4-4, 2-2 in the district. They'll be home against Fort Dodge to round out the regular season next week. And like I said, I don't see really a case for the Bulldogs to make the playoffs in the RPI standings now following this loss tonight. 3 receivers left, 1 right, 3rd and 10. Iverson throws toward the left sideline and throws it wide of any target. Butcher and Allen, the targets over there. Going to be 4th down and 10 following the incompletion, and the Bulldogs again in just desperation mode trying to make something happen with 49 seconds to play. They will end up trying one more play here before the end of the contest, and we'll see how it ends up going, I guess. Here's 4th down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Iverson, 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right, drops back to throw. He throws it deep over the middle of the field, passes incomplete over the head of Lusink. Almost picked off back there by Riley DeWitt. Incompletion makes it a turnover on downs, and Tigers will take over with just one play. Is all they should need to kneel the ball out and win the contest. Maybe 2. They might need 2 kneels, but it'll be Spencer football from the Lamar's 35. 4 passing plays, 4 incompletions. Bulldogs just kind of now stuck with that 4-4 record. This blemish here at the end of the season, I think, finishes off their playoff hopes. Now 1st down and 10 for the Tigers from the Bulldog 35. The Tigers can get into victory formation, kneel it out, and finish off the contest. There's the kneel. And that'll be all she wrote. Final score here, Spencer. Yeah, the play game clock's under the play clock. So our final score, Spencer 42, Lamar's 27. Our final. Spencer will improve to 6-2. They are probably guaranteed to make the playoffs now. So they'll be home against Storm Lake next week. Spencer 6-2, 3-1 in the district. Now sole possession of second place in the district. Bulldogs 4-3, 4-4, 2-2 in the district. Now in a tie for third place in the district with Fort Dodge, who they just so happen to host next week in Lamar's. Our final score once again, Bulldogs 27, Spencer 42. Bulldogs probably see their playoff hopes come to an end, and Spencer will be a playoff team in 2021. That'll be the end of our contest. We'll come back. We'll have our post-game recap and wrap this one up from Spencer at Dale Norton Field. Our final score again, Spencer 42, Lamar's 27. Back to recap this one after this break on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and four walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
Success is born of skill and team. Like the teams playing, CNOS has combined award-winning skill and teamwork into the premier medical facility in the region. For the areas of joint, bone, muscle, nerve, and brain are treated with the skills of comprehensive care from a team of highly trained experts. And CNOS takes care of many of the student athletes in Siouxland. CNOS is proud to bring you this game. Go to cnos.net to learn more.
Klein Insulation can provide you with a complete insulation system for your attic, crawl spaces, and foundation walls. Call Kyle with Klein Insulation at 540-5691. That's 540-5691.
With over 35 years of construction experience, you can trust the expertise of Stratmeyer Home Improvement Center. From remodeling to adding on to siding and gutters, your hometown boys can do it all. Call Steve today at 546-4606. Stratmeyer's Home Improvement Center, your hometown boys.
Have your lawn look as good as the ball that's hit to the outfield. Hummer's Lawn Care Service can help. They'll be there to keep your grass looking great while you're out at the game. Call Hummer today at 546-4087.
Pete's Pizza House is not your usual pizza joint, serving up modern American fare. Famous for their signature pizza and wings, they also include amazing pasta dishes, quality steaks, premium burgers,